And we are allegedly live. Excellent. Hello. I am joined by Ash in the people realm as opposed to the digital realm, which is quite pleasant. And we're going to try and do a hopefully semi-competent playthrough. I'm not going to do the first mission because it's just, can you bumble around? So, invite Ash. And now to play the waiting game.
Accepted. Unable to connect.
Let's try that again. Off to a good start. We were playing this earlier. Just had something to eat. Came back. Try restarting your game?
Quit.
Yeah. Because I was connecting to you and then it rejected it, so.
You're rejecting me. Hopefully everyone's had a good week. I had a pretty good flight. There was nobody on the plane.
Good times. At some point I may invest in a room microphone rather than a headset microphone. I will have to sit more still, but
It's loading.
I don't know.
The UK is actually really pleasant. It's not 100 degrees outside. And it
We're
rained.
going to ignore the terrorist attack that happened yesterday.
Yes. But it rained today. I haven't seen rain in a while.
Yeah, and despite all the rain, I still have loads of hay fever, so my apologies to anybody listening. Ugh.
It's loading. Scott got me this game and we've been playing together.
I sailed the grey market seas. Which isn't piracy, it's just finding people who decided to buy like 100 copies when it was on sale once. Cool. Because who hasn't done that, you know? It's how, well, most like the games that a lot of the people on the servers I frequent have. It's like, what's that? This game's really fun and is on sale for like £5. So we got like 20 copies between us all.
Did you invite me?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm showing your stuff.
In theory, we don't actually have to do this every time. We can just go continue to next mission. Because I am slow.
I shared your stuff places. We're not currently in Discord. We can be in Discord. Scott wants to be in Discord.
Twistrum looked like the leftovers from a heavy
Potentially.
metal concert.
What? What have I done?
Oh shit.
Oh no!
My knowledge of current events is limited. Mainly 'cause it's so hard to keep up at this point. My knowledge of current events is limited as it's hard to keep up at this point. Also, Ash is wearing my good sound cancelling headphones that for some reason don't work for my computer. So she is a little hard of hearing.
Only one headphone on.
Things, pillaging and showing those nasty
game is
goody
pretty
two
funny.
shoes where the hammer hangs.
If anyone's played Dungeon Keeper,
My revenge
then
will
this
be
is basically Dungeon
terrible.
Keeper. There is no Dungeons 1 or Dungeons 2. There is a Dungeons 3.
While Tanya was delivering a typical villainous monologue, something happened around her. From the depths arose a pulsating crystal, filled with the magic-savvy evil's power. A dungeon heart. Not to be confused with those dungeon hearts from other games. We don't want to be sued. Again.
Hello, greetings. What seems to be your boggle?
Secret mental messages were exchanged between Talia and the mentally savvy evil's crystal. We could explain this in detail at this point, but that would require a 3-hour monologue on my part, and I am definitely not being paid enough for that.
Right then. I will make these people
So
stop
I'm working
from
on the base
mocking me.
stuff because I have the
Father's
tism, and
touch will
Ash is
never like
working
me
on the
anyway.
not
I
in the
always
base stuff because
insulted
she
me,
has,
calling
you
me
know,
pointy-eared. It's
the
time
knot.
for my well-deserved revenge.
The game logic internalizing
the intention will
had
be
given
to
Tanya an assignment. Out
have
there on the
Ash
surface
be
were
good
shamelessly
at
good
both
places
options
in urgent
eventually,
need of destruction.
but
No problem. I'll take care
for
of it.
initial
I and
things it was
Naturally,
easier
the
to
strategically well-versed
go,
evil
hey,
did
here's the
not
violent
send
side
its new general into battle alone.
things.
A dungeon had
Excuse
to
me.
be built, and creatures hired
pretty
to
decent
provide
at the
her with a
violence.
powerful army.
Yeah.
Of course, the sophisticatedly thinking evil already knew which way the wind blew in a dungeon. However, should it be hit by short-term memory loss, it could effortlessly look up things in the fabulous almanac.
I know how to get it.
Your little snots have dug out a new room. The new improved research menu, TM, opened and gave an overview of currently available technologies. At the moment, the selection was still limited, but that would change. After all, this evil crusade had only just begun.
So one thing I was reminded about by Ash is you can just pick up all the cash and dump it, so it's not just, you know, on the ground.
Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
You forgot that you could do that?
Yeah, I just forgot that I could do that. Excuse me. Why am I just choking on stuff for no reason? Let's
Maybe it's
see.
the terrible dinner I made you.
hey, keep
It
your
was
hands
nice.
to
It was just kind of a lot of it. Like, the same volume of rice, if it was like plumpy rice, would have been, you know, well received. Yeet. Get spiders.
Where'd she go?
Killing spiders.
She's not here anymore.
Okay, she's killing different spiders then,
Did you take her?
presumably.
Why'd you take my person?
Because I wanted to kill some spiders that were getting in the way of my miners.
I was killing spiders though.
Well, once we've killed those spiders, we can go and kill other spiders.
No. I'm killing the spider. I think I took all the other people though.
Yeah, flashing lights outside. They must be here to check on you, Ash. Making sure you've not been gooing outside.
I haven't.
No going outside license for you.
No. Not for 14 days.
Unless you're in any of their contradictory rules on going outside. In which case, it may or may not be fine.
For my 30 minutes of exercise, I'm going to get food.
But also not those things.
Yup.
It's a complete mess.
Wait, this is the room that Gold allowed me in, right?
Yeah.
Should I go out yet?
Killing some drakes. So, hopefully not.
No?
Right, they're dead. No, they're not. Did you take them somewhere else?
No?
No.
Okay.
Well, they're all somewhere else, so I'm guessing that they moved. Right, I'm gonna kill these drakes. And then once the drake is dead, you can take them as you will. There you go.
I'm also officially old now.
Yeah. Got a Zimmer frame and everything.
I got a what?
Got a walking frame.
I am 29 years old now.
It's payday.
For what?
Amazing. It went midnight and she just like aged 1,000 years.
No. Just watched the first episodes of Game of Thrones. They took
Blinding beams of light met the dauntless evil's creatures. They briefly squinted at the disgusting brightness. Finally, the armies of evil reached one of those disgustingly good places that had survived the destruction of Twistrum. The ice-cold hand, I mean evil, would deal with it immediately.
Fight persuading people to not.
Talia had raised an astonishingly huge army for the maximum population challenging evil.
No,
With
it
this
didn't.
army, it should be easy to obliterate the miserable remains of Tristram and its surroundings.
Why did you go
This
here?
will be a cakewalk.
Nobody told you
Forward
to go over
march.
here.
Let's flatten the rest. Smash everything we see and.
Because they
tip
auto-attack
over all the
Ash.
flower pots.
They auto-attack things. Also, you have no healers for now, so...
Ouch.
I know. I was trying to go the opposite way. I didn't realize there were people
Well-
right outside the.
Okay, well, get Talia to attack something useful, because she's currently attacking a rock.
This was not my intentions. I didn't even tell them to go
I'll
this
be
way.
back.
They went the opposite way, which I told them to
Mm-hmm.
go. Smell you can poke me this one. And I'll poke you.
So we've got multiple gold veins and a diamond vein. The diamond vein is an unlimited source of cash, which is going to be useful based on how quickly Ash will get an entire army wiped.
Shut up. Or they went the wrong way.
They're dead.
They still went the wrong way. I was not looking at where they were. I was looking at where they were supposed to have been going.
Well, let's start rebuilding the army.
And that just happened to be the opposite direction of where my camera went. So,
Something, something, something bad workman. There you go. You got some more orcs.
so polite. Okay, let's try this again. Where's the entrance to the cave? Try here. Okay, we come out through that way. That's where my mistake was. We get them. Let's stop here.
God, hey!
See? And when Ash knows where her guys are, it's quite easy for them to dab on things.
See, I thought we were at the bottom corner where it was gray. I didn't realize we were at the top corner where it's also gray.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why that's done that already. Hmm.
I'm good at game, okay? I'm a real gamer, bro.
More gamer, more like gay. Oh.
For you. And I realize it's really late. Although it's weird that it's, what, 9 o'clock here?
9:30, yeah.
And it's still sunny outside.
Yeah,
That's weird.
not really, but okay.
It is. It's easy for me at that time of day that it would be dark outside.
Okay.
And just when the sun stays out. Like,
It's winter. Well, it's summer, not winter.
hi Crispo!
Hello.
Attack those bitches, please.
I guess I will follow what Ash is doing. It may be more interesting to watch. I mean, I'm currently just bumbling around harvesting gold. Which seems fairly self-explanatory.
The little town of
Well,
good
because we need gold to build
destroyed
things.
and turned into a hotbed of evilness. Cracks formed on the surface, and something, yes, evil, rose from the depths. This evilness, in a practical spherical form, was the sweet lifeblood which flowed through the personified evil's veins.
Soon.
It stimulated the armies of evil and swelled their power. All this lofty
I
blah blah
think
without
she
any
heals
impact
on
on the
her
game aside,
birthday
it was
yesterday.
another
It was pretty
resource
good.
primarily or exclusively
Stop
used
making
for
a
more
very
powerful
delicious cake.
research. Delicious evilness flowed into the dungeon heart and filled it with power. New research was thus made available, which would help the dungeon to even greater power. The impatient evil
I'm not gonna lie,
immediately
the
began to
first part
research
of The Last
something.
of Us was pretty good, and then you got to the what the fuck is going on moment. It was a very pretty game. I don't.
It's quite weird how it turned into a pro golfing game so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, there's
what
no
is going on
explanation
here?
so far to
I
what's
feel a
going on in the
disturbance.
story,
The
Like,
deeds of the conspicuous
that-
evil and
that's
its
about
henchmen
it.
had not gone unnoticed.
but
As a matter of fact, even a blind man could see the destruction they left behind them. As idiotic heroes do, they sent out a small patrol to scout the area.
Move out, men. Have a look around and report back to me. While I would love to accompany you myself,
It wasn't
I'm
vanilla
currently,
glazed, it was meant to be
teaching
iced,
myself
but
to
the
play
cake was too hot when I iced it and the icing
Now it
melted.
became a glaze. Because you glazed it by putting icing on a hot cake. That's what you do. Silly. And yes, we're playing co-op. I'm sitting right behind him. And we're playing.
Ash being a member of Laptop Gang, it makes it somewhat easier to travel with it. Unlike me as a member of the glorious PC Master Race.
Well, it allowed my laptop to come back home. Because, you know, this was a laptop.
By the goddess of light, what happened here? The whole city is in ruins. I drank a beer right over there just yesterday.
Yeah, it's fine. Just some people thinking they can attack the dungeon. It's cute in a way.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Hey, where does this lead? We should take a closer look.
The first heroes had discovered the not-so-well-hidden evil's dungeon and now entered its depths. Of course, the insidious evil had already prepared a despicable reception for them. At least
Even if that's not the case, I will kill these ridiculous do-gooders myself. They will pay for mocking me over the years. Wait a minute. What am I saying?
So since we didn't play
These
the
are my
very beginning, this
friends.
elf is
How can I
like
plan their
the
death?
daughter of
Talia
like,
had
Is-
chosen an
they call it
extremely
good guy.
unfavorable time for
She
moral
is the
dance.
adopted daughter of a paladin.
Luckily, her evil dark elf heritage
Oh, no.
prevailed. Hey,
And
Talia, you're evil, so act like it.
she's
What?
now evil.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Kill them all!
No, it's not a attack by Shepard.
Oh, there's people. You're going past people, Ash.
What can I do for you?
I'll bring you some reinforcements soon.
Pretty good. Yep, so she's a dark elf. betray your father.
Because the ultimate evil was like, I'm bored, what's over here?
And the shadow took control of it, right?
Not particularly. Not for long. Just long enough to make her be like,
Fuck
There are
you,
countless
Dad.
spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting.
Not my real dad.
Huh? The armies of evil here? Damn it all, how did that happen? Time to call out the heavy guns. Right then, get ready to attack in waves. Excuse me, sir. Wouldn't it make more sense if we attacked all at once? Where's the fun in that? Wave after wave, that's a strategy for real men.
Thanks to the enemy's limited tactical finesse, their destruction was virtually unavoidable. So it was time to decorate for the victory celebration, to get the beer and hire the orc dancers. Okay, maybe not orcs. I shudder at the thought.
They're gonna be child's play. Leave them to me. I mean, hold them back and let them hit you while I deal with them.
It's payday.
So I need a bit more cash and quite a bit more evil. And then I can upgrade more things so Ash will have even more of an army with which to destroy the people over there.
You were gonna say more, much more of an army to destroy, weren't you?
No.
You were totally gonna say that.
You've only wiped like a few armies today.
It's not harder all of a sudden. Not expecting that.
I mean, did it get harder, or did you just get, you know, better at walking past groups of large armed men and then being sandwiched by them? And then being like that scene with Neil Druckmann and Neil
Enemies have
Druckmann.
entered the dungeon.
He forgets that I can physically attack him now.
Hashtag me too.
Huh?
Me too.
You can attack him. I do nothing.
That was me.
I am perfectly level.
My snack. No.
Who's getting
The
armies
second
killed
island of
now?
the good was mercilessly overrun
I lost
by the
one
strategically
snack.
savvy evil's hordes and turned into an evil island. Soon, more of that exquisite evilness would be bubbling to the surface. Excellent. Even better than in Dungeons 2. Not that I'm out to plug it or its fantastic add-on or anything. I'd never do that.
Come back to the dungeon for a bit.
Nah, I'll be alright. My guys are just off doing stuff, I guess. They're currently getting snacks.
Turkeys. Spawn can pick up turkeys.
I don't need to though.
But they should.
Dragons have nested in the underground.
Eventually I'll stop finding extra rooms down here. See, a lot of these have some kind of pun in their name. Mil Kunis is one of the Naga.
I think it's on your Dashton picture.
This pig's dead.
I see your big creepy hand creeping on my stuff.
Alright, the army has been dropped off of Ash. Loads of cash and already anything to spend it on. Excellent.
If you want to jump on the Discord so people can help people, we can.
Yeah, if people want to.
The good camp has been destroyed. Victory is ours. Evil is victorious. Good thing I switched sides.
And so it was that the good camp was destroyed by the battle-wise evil's army. Now it was time to take over all of the good islands, but that would be a cakewalk. Easy as stealing candy from a baby. Candy from a baby? Simple. My ass. Ever tried it? The screaming and crying and fetching their parents and family as reinforcements, and those little beasts bite pretty damn hard. But I haven't personal experience, of course.
The ultimate, chaotic, absolute, whatever evil will be happy. I am. Father is gonna be so angry. Do you really know what you're doing? You wanted to be good. You had dedicated yourself to the light. Stop and really think about your deeds.
Well, loads of cash.
Please
Must
just
dig
stop
out
with the
more
gold
rooms in
thing.
readiness
We
for.
already had too many Lord of the Rings gags in the last two games. Enough is enough.
Yeah, exactly. Just shut it, good me.
She's having an existential crisis.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I might play some more of this in the next few days, depending on how well received it is or how much energy we can be able to put into it.
or if we're willing to stream again. And we might be like, no, we don't want to. I'm hoping tomorrow.
Talia and the destructive evil's army succeeded in destroying
Fighting.
Twistrum and the surrounding area.
Part and
Good.
walking.
No longer existed in this
Don't
land.
UK government.
Oi! What the hell
Yeah,
happened here?
going out, avoiding people,
Apparently,
not touching
not
things.
Quite all of the good guys were
The
defeated.
last time we had
The
a
dwarven
control
king
thing.
Grimly, an old drinking buddy of Tanos the Paladin, was just touring the country with his exorbitantly large army to ensure everything was in order. Thank God the
No.
foresighted evil had provided for this contingency.
Yeah.
The dungeon heart was charged with evilness and enough energy
Or
to
might
act
be
as a
fathers and don't
teleporter
know yet.
for Talia, of
Scott
course.
is not implying anything by saying that.
Ooh, good.
Just to be very
The
clear.
best brave warriors and stop them!
He's
Right,
just a butt.
I'm out of here.
With a plop, Talia
Oh, is it?
dissipated and disappeared to a faraway and safe place. The rest of the sacrificing evil's creatures looked astonished as their general fled, but only for a moment, as they already found themselves facing an unpleasant army of good.
This is the work of that damn pointy-eared wench. I always warned Thanos that those miserable dark elves
What about the
constituted
like dark
criminals,
characters,
the lot
Colin's
of them.
character, and your
But enough is enough. I'm going to find that
Elves.
sticky wench. Use
Evil.
her ears as
Love me
bookmarks.
hammer.
Would you like to start another co-op game? Another one with Spawn?
Game under. Stop.
Yeah, it cooked Spawn dinner twice.
It was good.
Pizza yesterday. I'm gonna make him fat.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Also, he got me a freaking awesome giant wooden hippo.
After her hasty departure, Talia now found herself a few kilometers, or miles, yards, or stone throws, depending on whatever crazy units are used where you are, away. She had managed to escape Grimly's forces, even if 1 or 2 evil creatures had to die. But hey, that comes with the job. The incredibly
I should make a
foresighted
skull
evil
fortress
hadn't
in
brought Talia
Minecraft.
here for nothing. The ancient Gehenna stones were nearby. Thanos once banished some demonic minions to hell and used these ancient magic
Do you want to do the
relics
base
to
building
seal
this
them
time, or
there.
do you want to do the overworld?
Unfortunately, it was
You could
unclear
learn.
how these seals could be broken.
I was there back in the day when
Okay,
Thanos banished
so
the demons
you
and
need to get
sealed
a
the stones.
barracks room.
I can open them, but should I
So
really
that
do
is
it?
each of the beds
These
is a
unearthly
2x2.
beings terrorize the
So if you make a
land
room
and-
that's
oh, shut up,
not
Natalia.
a multiple of 2x2,
you know
you'll
how
have
to
empty
open the
space.
seal. Excellent. Devious evil is
Rooms
obviously
like that need to have as
nobody's
fewer
fault. It all
gaps
feels
in the
like a
wall as
real
possible
plan.
to make them more
I
efficient.
just have to get through to the seals. Then I can
So you
open
want
them.
a...
But I need protection
Well,
from the
if
elemental
I
guardians while
template it
do
out,
so.
I'm going to go with something like this,
Okay, that should be doable. Get
and something
Talia
like
to
that. So
the
you've got one
seals.
for the gobbler
Guard her
farm,
while
and
she
one for
opens
the...
them. First, however, it would definitely
hideout.
be a good idea to build a powerful
So
dungeon
first of all you
in
need to
order be
research them,
prepared
then you
for
need to
any
dig out the
heroes
space that
stationed
they're
the
in.
area.
And probably a good idea to get some more little snots. To have the snotling equivalent in Warhammer.
The option to get goblin and orcs.
Okay, so little snots are on the research menu, and it's the more little snots. But
Don't have enough money for it.
no.
Tell me what to do. Take out the trash. Destroy them all.
I'm gonna go on a scouting mission.
There's something funny going on around here. My knee is itching where I caught that arrow. Men, check it out.
The presence of Talia and the conspicuous evil's army had not gone undiscovered, and the first miserable heroes were already on their way to the dungeon.
Where we will, of course, welcome them appropriately. Move, you lazy dung beetles! Get ready! You always have to be so unfriendly? I mean, really? Can't we just talk about this? I know this really good psychiatrist and... Don't force me to hit myself!
Yes. As our protagonist sank into one of her disputes with herself, the heroes spread across the surface.
Never mind. So an achievement if you can keep her above 75% health, but she's already dipped below that by 25, so... Whoops. Yeet.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Okay, so you want to probably get some more orcs.
Ow!
So click on the monsters, creatures menu. Cool. They will automatically defend the base when they are inside it.
The bustling evil had dug into a dragon's nest.
I'll bring Talia back to help. Okay, so in this room on the left, I'm going to go to the
There were
room construction tab.
disgustingly good places near the dungeon, which would
This
look
one on the
much better as islands of evilness instead.
This.
Especially since that
The
evilness
top
could be
one.
used for new technology.
Nope, you want to make the hideout.
Is that
And you want to put the turkey one on the other
unbearable
side.
place doing right in front of my dungeon?
Okay,
Disgusting.
you should have access to the
Creatures
hideout,
advance.
because we have orcs.
Destroy
You
that
cannot have one without the
thing.
other.
Oh, are you sure you want to do
That's
that,
my
Talia?
charger
Shouldn't we
cable. Is
sit
it this
down
one?
in a circle and talk about it
Yeah,
one
that's the
more
one.
time?
Sorry, my phone is
Are
squeaking
you
at me.
still here? Honestly, can't you see?
And Ash was
I'm
using her own
busy
charger cable,
destroying everything
which
that
is not
good.
compatible with my phone.
I don't have time for of this disassociative identity order nonsense?
Stop
There
doing
we
the
go.
Therese and Jeanette thing.
So, right, you're going to need a bit more than one piece of hideout. So you can click in one corner and drag all the way across the room. We have definitely got the cash for it.
I'm working, okay? I've only done the, like,
No, I'm just saying.
the battle-y stuff.
Can only hear Ash sometimes. Yeah, that is unfortunately the disadvantage of me having the mic and Ash sitting behind me.
I can speak louder. But that might make Scott's roommates upset. I mean, this mic does have a headset on it.
Yeah, but then it's
Oh yeah, then echo. You don't want to hear what I have to say, trust me. Okay, if you want to hide out, I've got a chicken room.
cool.
So
Yeah,
Time to die.
Payday.
I just put them there. So you want to start digging out more of the gold in the place and find the other gold veins, because there's normally more than one. I will be. I'm fighting the lizard boys. Excuse me. We're currently smashing crap out of this dragon nest. Dab on the dragons. Yeet.
Destroy the good.
Chard. Ooh, AoE is painful. So if you kill the novice first, then they don't have a healer. Okay. Oh, good. Just dig out more of the gold, and then you can use the fill-in tool to put the ground back afterwards to keep the room intact. Where's... Oh. Could have joined in, Talia. Okay, so that's that outpost taken care of. Now I need to capture one of these. So, probably going to lose
Men, take a look
some
at
of my
this.
orcs doing
There's
this,
something
but
strange going on here.
A local patrol unhappily stumbled into the area of the Gehenna Stones.
yep,
They wouldn't leave without a fight.
if you build a workshop.
Hey, I like it.
You can build it however you like, I'm just, you
Just the
know,
way
I
I
build
like
like how I do because I'm boring.
Wait a moment, I just said that. Are you trying to steal my lucrative narrator contract? Back off! I know where your car is.
Right. As long as at least some of my level 2 orcs survive, this is fine.
Delicious evilness dribbled
Excellent.
into the thereupon feasting evil's dungeon. This could be immediately sacrificed to the excellent idea of completing 1 or 2 new research projects.
Gonna send these guys back into the base to get some health. So, relevant researchers are Nagas and improvements for Dahlia. So, you want to make sure you've not got any edges, because every edge reduces your efficiency by 10%.
What do you mean?
So all these open edges reduce the efficiency, because this room has only one edge, which is this bit, which makes it better.
What do I do?
Take the wheelbarrow tool.
The what?
There's a little wheelbarrow tool, and you can use it to make walls to improve your efficiency. There you go.
Go fight evil.
I'm gonna.
I got this.
I'm getting my guys rested before I take them out again.
So do I just keep building rooms and then gold?
You don't need to keep building rooms. So if you can keep getting gold, then that's always useful. Because I say, we still only got the one gold vein. And while the little snots are busy, they are not mining gold. So this one is 70% efficient, the gobbler farm. But once they start filling in that last tile, it'll go to 80% efficient. And then later on, we get access to doors, you can get 100% efficiency. Huzzah! So yeah, do as you will. If you require assistance, I am like a foot away.
I know.
Hey, I can get a naga. Because snake ladies.
Snake.
Payday.
We do not step on snake. Do not threaten snake. We book the danger mules.
Oh yeah. With these gold veins, if you have the little gold box around them, that means the snots will mine it.
I did that.
I know, but you'd turn it off again. If you turn it off, they'll stop mining it. Like, for example, if it's part of a wall that you are trying to use as a wall. The wall here is very much made of wool. Right now, let's go and get another island of evil. I should get around to watching the Austin Powers films for the guys.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Mark hasn't seen them because he's with the Bobby.
Talia's
There
AoE
are
is
enemies in your
powerful.
dungeon.
And the dungeon is being
Evil
fast.
is unstoppable!
Yep,
Have money for it.
I'm bringing the army back. So there's research you can do to expand the size of the army.
Yeah, but I don't have to
Defend the dungeon hub.
But I still don't have enough to the works.
Okay. Well, fortunately, I'm bringing orcs. Right. Those are all pretty happy. Gonna get myself another goblin. And I'm gonna head out to the overworld, as there's some terribly good people over here who need to be killed.
Ugh. good people.
So some of my orcs are already up to level 3, which is good. This will make them nice and longevous and durable. Right, go and kick crap out of that wizard. It's dead, Jim. Okay.
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
Do you need me to come deal with those?
I don't have any more orders.
Well, you got plenty of gold down there at least, so. Need me to come help?
For what?
Shall I come kill him? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Right, so we're going to need another barracks room soon, so you can either extend the current one or build a new one. Okay, so that gold vein isn't set for mining-ish. This one here. So I'm going to turn it back on, and it'll get mined. So what book is this? Production bonus. The creature works faster.
No, spiders.
I know, I had to wait till they got back. And beat them up. Job done.
Death from above.
There you go. And I shall rampage my army through the trees and go and kill these. Nah. Not sure which side the Vietnamese technically would count as. You could ask the Lorax. The trees say something in Vietnamese. So there's another island of good, which can be turned into an island of evilness. There's also a town over here. Wonder if I have the strength to take it out. Oh good, they came to me.
Heyday! There are enemies in your dungeon.
Well, you can be okay with those? No, but you should have enough cash to get some more orcs. You have 1,500.
Not letting me get me.
Okay, well go to the research and get more creatures. 2 should do it. Goblins are pretty good for point defense. Okay, the fire one is a long cooldown, which is one that goes boom and then blows them all away. This is by no means a how-to guide on how to do this. This is just a I've not played this in a while and fancied it, and it seemed like the kind of thing I should enjoy. Let's go and kill that novice. They're a problem. There we go. Now all the things I'm attacking will, you know, stop healing.
Some new research projects are available for new rooms. I already mentioned this, but it may have been blocked by the Unkept Evil's earwax.
Right, let's go tear down this little house, because that seems like a productive thing to do. I'll get all my orcs healed up.
Faster. Hasta vista, baby.
Right, so now if I break down this barricade, I'll have a shortcut. Ah, they combine their powers, maybe. Nope, they just kind of overlap awkwardly. Understandable. These guys are getting pretty hungry, so I guess I will send them back into the place. Oh, there is a book here. It's a damage bonus.
I knew you'd need.
Talia, you don't need to heal right now. So Talia was doing 110, and Talia now does 165. That's pretty decent. Right then, go basically visit the KFC. Ah, okay. So where you've taken the wall out, Ash, you've made the efficiency of the room really low.
Which room?
The barracks room.
Why? I fixed it.
Yeah, but you made it bigger. But if it's got open edges,
I fixed all of the one.
it's got 20% efficiency. Like, you know where you've put this line down by the corridor? When that was a wall, it made it more efficient.
Wait, but I did what?
Okay, so this line here,
What line?
this line, you know how that used to be a wall, and that was the only way in?
No.
Okay, now it has lots of open edges, so each open edge reduces the
I have to
efficiency.
get-
This is why the Gobbler Farm is really efficient and only has 2 entrances.
Well, I can't close it off now.
You can, because you can demolish this bit, because it won't do anything anyway. And put up a wall.
I was given no instruction on how to do this part. I figured it could out as I go.
I was saying, you know, you need to not have too many gaps in the walls. It
Huh?
makes it more efficient.
I am even stronger.
Okay, so this, see how they're putting the walls up? The efficiency ticks up as you go. There you go.
Aggravatingly enough, most of the gold seems to be behind the walls.
Okay, well, put one gap through it, or put a tunnel in from somewhere else.
Throw me at the enemy.
There we go.
Wait.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Enemies enter the dungeon and immediately were met by
Here.
everyone. Alright.
Give me my orders.
Oh, there's a little encampment here. Let's break their stuff. Call the names.
And stay down. Take that.
Excellent. Let's break some more of this stuff for good measure.
It's payday. The bustling evil had dug into a dragon's nest.
Oh, there's more adventurers coming into the dungeon anyway, so I shall return and assist.
Yeah,
There are enemies in your dungeon.
I got this.
Remember what I said about walls?
I had to take it down.
You didn't have to take it all down.
Fixed.
Could have taken out one bit and then gone behind it.
You let me do what I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you how to do your
On me.
What's trying to? I'm gonna put it back. I have a plan.
Okay.
I have, but until I execute that plan, I will have
Okay.
There are countless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting.
where? Where this
new people watching, I say I am joined by Ash, who is a little quiet because she is behind me. I'm sorry about the snuffling. Apparently, despite the rain, it is hay fever weather. Currently kicking fuck out of spider nest. And there are now more spiders over here to be attacked.
See, I'm the opposite of Scott when it comes to video games. I'm not as tidy in my building of stuff.
Also, if you want to get the workshop doing something, it needs a machine in it.
I want them to build walls there.
It will. You just have to fill it in from the back first.
I mean,
You can't isolate pockets. You have to have access to everything.
wait, why is it building a wall there?
You'll see how they fill it in, and then it comes outwards. So I'm gonna wait till all me monsters are rested, and then I'm gonna go out and do more stuff. So if you put a treasury room full around the gold veins, it makes it much more efficient for you. Here's a little chest on the buildings tab. Not really, no. A creator mat would help though, that's the little one off the top of the workshop one. If you build one of those, or two of those in the workshop, then the things will do things. So I'm going to give these guys a minute just to get some food in them, because apparently that's the thing they want to do. It's turkeys instantly turn into big drumsticks as soon as you get them. You can make a second turkey room though. Also, the turkey room has to be at least 3 by 3 to get, because it has to have an edge. It's one of those
There are
annoying
enemies
rooms.
in your dungeon.
Ooh, enemies. Ooh.
I found another gold vein. I think they're digging in it.
Cool. Oh, you found a diamond vein. Right then, so I need to get all my my new Nagas some experience, my new Orcs some experience, and my Goblins some experience. And hopefully, this will be a bit more entertaining. Ah, there are dwarves. Never mind. So there's horribly good people either side of me, so I'm going to heal up first.
All we only want is chaos and murder.
And then I'm going to start going after the stones.
It's payday.
Fancy. Get these guys healed up. Having a high proportion of healers in your army makes it less combat effective, but more, you know, functional in the field.
The first Gehenna stone is very close. Soon I will destroy it. Tanos will be beside himself.
Apparently, there were a few elemental guardians who were not particularly pleased at someone fooling with the stones. They threateningly turned towards Talia. Of course, the defense-orientated evil would protect her at all costs.
Each one's they spawn on their own. I then immediately hammer them back into the ground like Luffy.
Talia,
No,
what did you do?
back.
Why did you turn back to...
Father,
Get in the ground.
Father, I don't know. I keep trying to turn back to good, but a part of me... God, just shut it,
Yep.
you weakling. Tanos, you and your minions always look down on me. Grimly insulted me without you ever saying a word. You drove me to this.
My child, that is not true. Look inside yourself. There's still a spark of good there. Let it guide you. And not this...
Whoops! Looks like I accidentally tripped on a cable or something. Unfortunately, Tanos could not continue to talk to
War of the Overworld. I don't believe I
Undeterred,
have.
Talia continued to work on breaking the stone seal.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, of course. Ha. Soon the seal will be broken.
Did you put stuff down?
Maybe.
You doing stuff?
I don't know why I would do such a thing.
Because you're doing stuff. Also, my name back.
Yep. Not very much though.
I don't have anything that works.
Send you some goblins.
It's done! The seal is broken! Oh, what have I done?
Did I die?
May
Did I
the
mess up?
goddess forgive
No.
me. Are you
Somebody
still
attacked.
here? Oh, come on.
Okay,
Can't you
that's
pour
all
your heart out somewhere else?
While Talia was occupied with herself,
And or.
again,
Your
the
tasty
seal
works
was
that I've been
completely
getting?
broken.
I mean-
Several portals to a strange world
Oh, nice.
opened in the dungeon.
Got some demons.
From them, a few extremely committed demons immediately sprang, ready to serve the releasing from exile evil. The Gehenna stones contained a ruthless and mighty magic that not only supplied the dungeon with mana, but was also very dangerous. This posed no problem for the danger-loving evil, as it was far away. Besides, the magic was only supposed to affect the heroes. With the patience of a fox, the insidious evil now waited for a few heroes to test this ruthless and powerful magic on a few unsuspecting guinea pigs at the cost of a little mana.
Oh, okay. Because I know, from what I gather, War of the Overworld is quite like Dungeons 3, if I'm not mistaken. Dungeons 3 being, I think, the successor to Dungeon Keeper 2.
So how do I tell how efficient something is?
Okay, so if you hover over a room, it'll give you a little pop-out box, like this Gobbler Farm is 80% efficient. And this one is 90% efficient because it has only that one doorway. And if you make a Tinker's Workshop... Cool. Yep, and that's 90% efficient. So if you want to make another room and get some more researchers done, you can get the Tinker's Workshop and you can make doors, and then doors will make your rooms much more efficient. These guys are all looking mostly okay. Though some of them are hungry, so I'm going to wait till they've eaten, then I'm going to take these guys out again and go break some more rocks. Okay. So
Gehenna stones pulsed with magic.
the
Their
dungeony bit
spell was
is
once again available.
kind of a 50-50, like there's a lot of stuff underground. There's also a lot of basically it's the build an army underground, take it over ground, break stuff and bring the loot back. Seems like a good system. Right, now all these guys are hungry, so I guess I'll have to wait a bit longer. Doing pretty good for gold. So you could do research on...
I'm following. I'm trying. I'm thinking.
It's payday.
Oh. Yes, if we buy a vortex, it means the demons we have will stick around. So vortex is the barracks for demons, basically.
Okay, I'll make one here.
A vortex could now be built. This excellent room makes it possible to create direct access to hell by means of teleportation, or the gun from Portal, in order to hire funny, or sometimes not so funny, demons. The very curious evil soon began to build one of these vortexes.
Right, they all went paid. No, I just did the research for it. So that you could build one. I'm meant to be going after stones, aren't I? Come down there. Car Essa. I think you can have multiple people coping with this, I'm not sure though. Well, I don't know, to be honest, I don't know, anything more than 2 seems excessive. So, Orc's gonna stand there. Healer's gonna stand there. Gobbo's gonna stand there.
Evil will
As with the first stone, a number of guardians came to life to attack Talia. In its wisdom, the foresighted evil had already prepared for this.
You've run out of cash.
The first vortex was finished. Here, demons could be hired or resurrected after their inglorious death.
Yeah, and demons as well need a 2x2 space to put their little house thing.
Mana? But I don't have any mana.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just they each demon needs a 2x2.
Luckily, the Gehenna stones produced exactly that. What a wonderful coincidence.
Talia, please, stop doing this. Return to the light. It took me many years, and I had to reload many previous save games before I finally managed to banish all these demons.
Being attacked.
Father, I'm trying.
I will send you some
but the
reinforcement.
Evil, it's so
Having to do the
strong.
work bit is way
Fight it,
harder.
my child.
Don't forget that this stinker kept you locked up in a place that isn't called the fatiguing library for nothing for the last few years, and that his best
I have
friend
to,
is a
like, be
dwarf
organized
who
about
hates all elves.
shit.
I know the
didn't know
narrator
that
should
when I
normally
started
be
digging
neutral and
out
stay
all
out of the
the-
story, but this guy's interjections are getting on
Well,
my
I don't know.
nerves when he's hundreds of miles away.
Right. You're not my father. You just took advantage of me. You claim to be an honest, decent paladin
I
of
send some
good,
demons. I can
and
send
yet
some more.
You allowed me to be mocked and insulted. I'm done with you.
Once Talia had returned to her true nature, she ignored Tanos and turned back to the stones.
This way, hobbits! I mean, evil creatures! Follow me!
Oh dear, all the demons have died. Send you some more reinforcement.
Done.
Die.
The seal is broken.
Talia
Well,
had conquered another
sending
Gehenna stone.
help.
This time, even without an extended dialogue with her split personality.
Well, actually, I was about to...
Good grief, just shut up. Where were we? Oh yes. Once again, a huge jet of mana shot into the sky, and a portal opened. Whether it led to the Winchester Brothers, Buffy's, Charmed, or whatever universe, demons ready to kill jumped out. As usual in good games which still have some game time to fill, there was yet a third stone. to be
Okay, so that'll
conquered.
heal over time.
Talia was already on her way.
Hopefully.
The Gehenna Stone's magic was ready for a new, hopefully deadly attack.
Right, well, get all those guys resupplied, and then we shall come to Inur. Shianed, Flamingo, and Benicio de Flam are the demons we have. They are slowly healing up in their new room. So yeah, if you make a Tinker's Cave... Well, that's fine, just saying. Oh, we have 6 of those demons now. That explains much.
Payday.
So that little one patch that's missing is affecting it for 30 efficiency.
Where?
That's fine, filled in. A little patch in the corner.
Try to fix it.
That's fine. Expecting. Right, so everyone is apparently rested.
I don't mind that.
Got him. So I'm using the power of the stones to just zap the heroes. It's a good system. You can use it for base defense mostly. So if there aren't monsters in the base, you can just, you know, pew.
The third Gehenna Stone was very close. The Gehenna Stone's magic was ready for a new, hopefully deadly attack.
Why can't?
And a third time,
Can
the
I not
Guardians rose to prevent
mine
Talia from
certain
fumbling
stone?
with the Gehenna Stone.
Yeah, the edge of
would
the
have
dungeon
thought?
can't be mined.
Talia, I beg you.
What? You again? This chap's appearing for the third time already. What is he? The goddamn spirit of Christmas or something? Just shut up and let us get on with the game.
But
That's enough! She's not coming back to you, get it?
I hope this is
I
entertaining
reckon
for you
that
to
after
watch.
another 15 or 16
So Ash is
missions,
learning
she's
the
gonna
other
beat
side of the game for
ever-loving
now.
crap out of you.
The hard
But
bit.
my God, you just don't quit, do you? Okay. Talia, your job.
Shut up, Thanos! Can I say something here?
No.
The demon's getting rather hurt. Flamingo died. Flamignis is not looking too good. Unfortunately, they're dying quite easily. So that's nice. Having the maximum size army of relatively high level ones is
Tanos
quite
must
amusing.
die.
So all the demons are level 1 still, but pretty much everything else is a 2 or a 3, apart from those 2 goblins. I can't get level 4 until we've got some researchers unlocked.
Finally, the last seal has been broken. Death to all that is good. Power to evil.
Indeed. Talia had conquered another of the Gehenna stones. Mana into the sky, demons out of the portal, blah blah blah, and so on. You know the score. Now, only the last of the Gehenna stones had to be taken.
Wait a minute, did you say
The Tinker Room needs to be at least a 3x5 room that has a Tinker's
I am not wrong.
table.
You said every game
You
has
can
3
research it.
goals.
I also said any good game.
True. Not much to say to that.
It's
Then
useful.
off to
It's a
number
storeroom if
4.
nothing else.
Evil will triumph.
The homicidal evil had researched the Tinkerer's Cave. This perfidious room was used by the even more perfidious creatures of the Horde to build deadly traps and sturdy doors out of boring old toolboxes. The adventurous evil was keen to try this out right away.
Mogdor! The Burninator.
The first Tinkerer's Cave was finished and appeared solid enough. Soon the creatures of the Horde would gather here voluntarily or under the threat of beatings to build dangerous traps for unwary heroes.
I've sent you some orcs.
Who do you want killed?
Talia, normally all good things come in threes. But after 4 stones, I will try one last time to bring you to your senses. Please stop what you are doing and return to good. Together we can wipe evil from the face of the earth.
Father, never! I will be the queen of evil and destroy
Aw, you can't
all
blast him.
that is
That's a shame.
good.
These words should
And you
make
can't blast
everything
him while he's in his
crystal
spirit
clear.
form.
Time to take the last stone. Unfortunately, an unsightly rock pile blocked the way to the 4th stone and had to be cleared out of the way. They're really leaving no stone unturned to work in a bit more game time, am I right? Very commendable.
Command me.
The Gehenna Stone's magic was ready for a new, hopefully deadly attack.
I only touched Dankulas new mini Mad Lads. Lots of animal themed ones recently.
This rock heap was tougher than
I
expected.
said what? Jeremy, Rags, and the next one's a bear.
Was it you made children alone? Did you will pay for that?
Didn't do much damage, which is quite pleasant.
Crush you.
Okay, I didn't see that coming. Of course, the anticipating evil
What
had
are
already
you
expected
doing
something
in
like
my
this, and
quarry?
plunged into the fight well prepared.
Those boys didn't last long, did they? So I proceed to dab upon them violently. So I've got 4 healers. The one actually haven't done that much healing, which is quite good.
Your little snods have dug out a room.
There's a little magnifying glass above the map. You can use that to see where the
The Gehenna Stone spell waited to be once again unleashed upon the sadistic evil's enemies. With a menacing crunch, the huge stone monster hit the ground. The stone-hewing evil had triumphed. It debated having a new bathroom built from the remains.
The great-grandson of Aunt Jemima
Oh yeah.
is outraged.
Taking the fourth stone was now child's play. So easy, in fact, that we'll just cover it in a short cutscene and spare you all that annoying clicking. All the seals had now been broken, and the demons thirsted to unleash chaos, destruction, and folk music upon the world at the ultimate evil's side. Okay, maybe I made that last point up. Grimly was still searching for the dark elf and the evil around her. On the other hand, she had asserted herself against her father Tanos and resisted the forces of good. But by the time his spies, much to their horror, found the Gehenna stones destroyed, the inconspicuous evil's army had already moved on.
Did it. Hooray! 6 people actually. Nice.
Yeah. Hope you're all having a pleasant. Finally allowed to go outside a bit, maybe sometimes.
Not me. Skog's keeping me prisoner in his room. He's making me do nothing. I'm doing it all on my own accord.
There is no coercion, there is merely bacon.
I did cook you a really nice
Whilst elsewhere,
bacon
Grimless
potatoes.
That
scouts
was
took the
really good.
trouble to turn
Huh?
every
That was really
stone
good,
in
yeah.
their search for Talia, and I mean
brought
that
Texas
literally.
steaks
She was
in the
marching towards the town of Steelsmith, the seat of the Dwarven
Because
King.
the UK is sinful
However,
and doesn't have
After
good
a not in the
seasonings
least
for
bit
their
subtle
food.
hint from the not at all
people
tactful
eat
evil,
bland food.
she had taken a little detour through the Ash Spring swamplands. Here, the ancient
Don't.
cursed bones of long
Just
forgotten
'cause, you know,
soldiers lay uneasy
We like
in
stuff
their
to
graves,
taste of
waiting only for the necessary
two half
nudge
vertebrates
to
combined
finally
to make one
rise
human
and play
spine.
the Talking
Fuck
Dead
you,
or
Noah.
whatever it's called.
Yeah, you heard. Right.
Unfortunately, and of course purely coincidentally,
Why,
Grimly,
you're
the
looking
racist
again.
Dwarven King, was
Oh,
also
that is
currently in Ash Spring.
Sounds
Aye, chop more wood. I don't have
good. It
enough
might be Nollis,
resources.
I'm not sure.
I want to build a barracks to hire knights and foot soldiers. I also need some for these palisades. Which idiot is responsible
what are
for
you doing?
this, please?
Fine, too.
My right
Oh, no,
toe
just
can
your
build
bad
a better
spot.
defence on its own.
It is my ribcage.
Now, fix it. And over there, we'll build a watchtower. Or 2.
I will find your tickle spot. I'll probably get kicked in the face.
Grimly is here.
Maybe. Maybe.
Excellent.
Oh, so there's already stuff
I'll
built.
beat every
Yep.
single god's damned
Or did you
prejudice
build
out
it?
of that
No,
bearded
it's
drunk's
got-
alcohol-soaked carcass. And some of these undead wannabes lying around here in their graves are going to help me. Let's see how that drunken idiot likes facing a few brain-hungry zombies. Not that he needs to be afraid with that little bird brain of his. Talia? Are you sure you don't want to reconsider? Undead? How low have we sunk? Ugh. Are you still there?
Damn on the humans.
I thought I'd finally seen the last of you in the
Orc
previous
gang,
mission.
rise up.
Anyway, shut up and let me work. I must raise the living dead.
So in order to start the Night of the Living Dead, our protagonist, the currently eating a chicken leg evil's envoy, had to reach the region's largest cemeteries and recruit their undead.
No, Garash. No. Garash died.
Ouch!
You know what I mean, Norris? Don't be a little shit.
Who do you want killed?
Aye, I knew it. That damn pointy-eared wench is sneaking around here somewhere. Let's go, men. Double the watches and leave something for me.
Ah, you have no chance against me and the ultimate evil. I can smell your beer breath all the way down into my dungeon, you drunken shrimp.
Spread out and find her.
The presence of the inconspicuous as a rainbow-colored dog evil's army was no longer a secret. In fact, it was amazing it had escaped the warriors of good for so long. Well, their leader was a dwarf and he had lots of beer, but I digress. Hopefully the dungeon's defenses are ready. Ah! One of the lucky evil's little snots had discovered a hidden arcanium. Here, demons could create valuable mana, which
Dab
on
on
the
the
one
elf.
hand, they themselves needed.
It's like a regular
while on the
elf and
other,
not
could also be used
Is it a
for
regular elf?
powerful spells.
It's definitely not a dark elf. Might just
But
be a
the
human
first
though.
demon began to generate powerful mana in the arcane. Ah, delicious mana. I like to spread it on my Sunday morning croissant as my wife passes me a cup of tea and massages my feet as I open the newspaper to the obituaries. But back to the song. Mana was also important to the couldn't care less about Sunday morning croissants evil because, on the one hand, his higher level demons loved the stuff, and on the other hand, it could be used to cast powerful spells. Of course, the excited evil couldn't wait to promptly try it out.
Ah, I already got level 3 demons. Nice.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
No, Ash has been
What can I do
compliant
for
and
you?
she has not left my house for any reason, because that would be terribly illegal.
We went grocery shopping and I went walking. Because they told me on the airplane that I could.
They also say in the documentation that you can, but they also say that you can't at the same time, because
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bringing the army.
Also, to be honest, there's not many people, like, even outside for me to interact with. Like, when we went to the store, it wasn't really busy.
Yeah, everywhere's just kind of dead.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you be in charge of all the researchy stuff so you can learn. I will just continue to do the things. I need to let these guys heal a bit though, so I'll be looking. Ash, I'm telling the police a TV license inspector will arrive shortly to put you down.
Who said that?
No less.
Hilarious. That's not very nice. What am I supposed to do with all the purple stuff on the ground?
It'll get collected up into the mana, like, tank.
It's payday.
Also, nobody's like checked anything. I haven't gotten
Yeah.
emails. I haven't gotten
I was informed I would be regularly contacted to make sure she was inside,
any phone calls.
but
Nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're too busy with the terrorist attacks.
yeah. Or worse, Saki, a butter knife.
To be honest, though, Nullis, when I was at the airport, 4 Americans got turned away at the border.
Yeah. Can't be having Americans over here apparently.
No idea what they said to the people. It's like, they asked, oh, you know, what's the purpose of your visit? You know, who's here? And, you know, how long are you staying for? And then, oh, it's no money.
Right, these guys need to come back to the base. And then hopefully on my next outing I can go and bring in that island of evilness.
I'm trying to get more monies.
Yep. When they have nothing to do, they'll just mine stuff.
I'm giving them stuff to do. I just don't have that many people yet.
Oh yeah, but if you're giving them stuff to do, then they're not mining for gold from the gold veins.
improved the chicken coop. I guess that is a thing I've done. Do I need to make a bedroom?
Yes, you'll need to make a barracks.
Oh, I'd love to work with professionals. Just once.
I'll make this the bedroom.
Alright. So you need 2 by 2 per monster. And at the moment I'm pretty sure we can
Nested in the underground.
almost all...
Dragons.
Oh, okay.
Bye-bye, baby!
Destroy down this. How's your civil war going, Alice? I've not checked on it today.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
He's talking about the I'm always right train.
Shut up, Ellis. Your head's gonna get bigger than it already is. But yeah, no, because there was a young girl who got turned away to American, and she'd get right back on the plane that she just got off. So I was pretty scarred. Is there supposed to be stuff in this purple room?
What?
Purple room.
Yeah.
What's supposed to be there?
So this purple room is their, like, barrack
No,
room.
not that one.
This
That
one? Yep, that's where you store it. It's kind of like the gold is stored in the,
Okay, so I'm not supposed to actually do anything.
No, it works on its own.
Yeah, so it was a young white
Yeah.
girl, a young black guy, and then an elderly lady.
Yeah, so we need a barracks so we can get these guys
I'm
healed.
trying to get them to get out. But
As they'll go on strike soon.
no, I can't let it go, so I'm gonna go in. Everywhere Doug has stuff.
These guys are grumbling.
Fine, fine, you just put it in.
Yep. Hopefully the civil war in the US will be over by the time Ash goes home. Although, from what I've heard, that's unlikely. That whole, the police are taking, Independence Day off.
Yep, that works. Should have more gold, and with that, you should get more stuff in. Spear has also been put into many different hairstyles.
Yep. Can confirm.
As I've been playing with it.
So these guys need rest. And then they'll be,
Or or the treasure room also needs to be all like closed
Nope,
off?
treasure room is not efficiency oriented, it's just a piece of floor.
Oh,
Trying
I'd
to-
love to
trying
work
do
with
the thing that I
professionals.
just did.
Just once.
No? Hmm. Right. They're now being paid. We'll hopefully now go to bed and start being productive members of society.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I can sort it.
An airplane.
It's all cigar shaped and falls out of the sky a lot.
Ouch! Ouch!
Yeah, the plane now, like, honestly, I know the guy.
Bye bye,
Oh,
baby!
don't fly. I definitely think if you're gonna go, like, travel, I would go now. Like, guys, like, Scott can tell you, I sent him pictures. There was literally nobody on the plane. I had my whole row to myself. Flight attendants were super chill. Wearing the face mask the entire time was kind of inconvenient. Like, it did kind of suck a little bit. But no, it's really nice. I have no complaints on flying during the coronavirus. Like, nothing really affected me too much. 'Cause, like, I sat in the back of the plane and there was
Dragons have
Nobody
nested in the underground.
really there. You know?
You get a succubus later on though, Soppy. If it's a build one, just go over it again.
Yeah, that's not. What's the
If-
fill in something?
You can go over it again.
What the fill
But if it's a
in? Okay, got it.
sealed area, it won't do it. So. Right. Wait till these guys are healed again, and then we will take them out again. And all will be wellish. Ish. So, Asterog, Malak, Wizard, Zoknash, Ben Aflam, Taurus Incenzio, and Dahlia. And I think that is... Oh, he's an hungry fella, alright.
Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has
I'll
been
deal with the
discovered.
spiders when I get back. But we really need some evil.
Understandable.
Newborn babies would work faster and cry less than you lazy dogs.
We can join a VC, Norris.
We'll have to hear from Zeus Dog.
Payday.
Yeah. Go deal with them spiders. Right then. I'll drop into there we go, streaming with standards.
Are you done with the spiders?
Not yet, but I shall.
This is where I'm gonna build the temporary room.
Cool, well.
I don't
Yeah, I'll just mute yourself.
think I can switch off at all.
Just mute the microphone or mute it in Discord.
I don't know if I open Discord is what I'm saying.
Shift tab.
Yeah, but I really don't. I don't know how much this game is and it will crash your laptop.
It shouldn't be. But so, let me
There
just
are
check.
enemies in
What's
your
my
dungeon.
processor doing at the moment? It is 1.8%.
How goes it?
Hello. It goes. Kitty.
Yeah.
Shop.
I imagine for you two it goes very well at the moment.
I mean, it's pleasant weather. Ash made like dinner. Can't complain.
Ash is there.
Yeah, Ash is there. She is pleasant company.
Showed him.
Are you guys in the same room or?
Well, yeah, I'm sitting right behind him.
Wow.
He does, doesn't have that.
You
big
bring
of a
you
room.
bring your laptop then? I
Yeah.
presume. Nice.
And Skog has a charging cable that we ordered last time I was here, so I just leave it and then just bring the rest of my laptop.
If you had the whole row, did they let you lay down on all the seats?
Yes, they did.
Nice.
It was pretty comfy, not gonna lie. So should I do the workshop?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was kind of crazy, like how little people there were. Like the only thing they really cared about was you having your face mask on. And
Do you have a mask? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you had to keep your mask on the entire time you were on the plane. So when I was sleeping, I had to have my face mask on, which kind of sucked. But
Hmm.
Nullis, could you drag the captain in?
Yeah. Let me just kill these things.
Yep, no worries. I don't want to be
Alright,
faffing
got it.
about too much while I'm in
wait,
theory.
Oh, wait,
His mod
so,
powers, 'cause
Skog,
someone
I
took
would-
his
I
mod
would-
powers away.
I would drag him in Skog, but you took my mod powers away again, so.
Why'd you take Nellis's powers away?
Oh no, he was abusing them, I
Because he
think.
doesn't. When
I'll
have
give
I
them
ever
back to
abused them?
Nellis.
All of the times you've had mod powers.
I literally never do, and you always take them away from me. I usually do fucking nothing with them. The worst thing I'll do is change somebody's name.
Yeah, what it, I don't think he. You don't.
I forget why that happened then.
To be fair, you did have to recently make a lot of changes to mod powers with Ben having to make a new account. So that could be also. Ugh, I can hear myself.
What up?
But yeah, if you
Probably
want
wanna
me to
mute
drag
me.
people in, then get me a
You probably want to mute
fucking
me. Also, hello, Captain.
How's it going?
Alright. I am. Ah, elves. Cut off their ears.
Well, today is the first time I ever went shooting.
Ah,
Hey, how
Are you-
old are you?
29.
Where the
ah.
fuck do you live that this is the first time you've been shooting?
I mostly live in Ohio.
Fucking Ohioans, goddamn.
I'm assuming that you mean in a legitimate sense and you're just currently, on the run.
Well, today I went out with my dad. Today I went out with my dad for Father's Day, and
Oh, that sounds nice.
I don't really own any guns, but he owns a couple, and we went out shooting and shot 22, shot a 12 gauge with overpowered ammunition, and it was like a number 2 load,
Yeah.
and
You
we shot
don't,
them.
you don't
We
need
shot his
to.
Mauser.
Yeah.
And the Mauser was kind of interesting because it was like a Czechoslovakian variant of it.
All right.
And the ammunition was from Turkey from 1935, and it was armor piercing.
Oh, nice. Fancy.
I remember one time Merc was going through his 7.62 ammunition or something, and he found some from Nazi Germany with swastikas on the bottom.
Wow.
For me to raise a few undead.
I mean,
That's
bullets are
Apparently,
bullets.
which is apparently more common than you'd think. So.
Well, the ammunition I was shooting had the Turkish like seal on the bottom of it, and had 1935.
Lots of military surplus stuff, I'm guessing.
All right, you undead.
Well,
Up
he-
you get.
I guess it was like my dad and like a couple of his other buddies basically went like $50 in on like a $250 box of it. It was all like hermetically sealed, and they all got like 7 or 8 bandoliers worth.
Fancy.
An oath that you never swore.
Oh yeah, it was good shit. I'll tell you what really kicked was that fucking shotgun shell.
Ah.
It was like a number 2 load high power shell. The pellets were freaking huge. They were the size of like the size of BBs.
Oh,
Dead
wow.
arose to serve the abominable evil.
Ouchie.
And of course, his eloquent envoy with the split personality.
Hey, I can hear you.
Put some more mass into
Certainly
the
hope so. I
NV
don't want to
square,
just
doesn't it?
waste my insults.
We'll talk
Also, I'm
later.
officially older.
Go, undead.
You're officially
Destroy
what?
the living.
I'm officially old.
Your
Oh,
dungeon
congratulations.
I am a year from being a boomer. Ah! Things being attacked.
I know.
Are you almost 30?
Yeah, I turned 29 yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I'm 29 right now. I'm 6 months away.
You're almost. That's a pretty good birthday. Scott gave me a really good cake. He put the icing on too soon, so the icing all melted.
Damn it.
So it became more of like
I'll
a
be back.
glaze on the cake. That's pretty good. Also, I had beans for breakfast. It's pretty weird. I'm still trying to get used to that.
This nigga eating beans.
This nigga eating beans with sausage.
Oh fuck! I shouldn't say that when you're streaming. I'm sorry, Scott.
It is a turn of phrase. It is a popular meme format.
This.
He only wants in, and he says that he has a story.
Maybe
Now,
not.
normally, Skog, I would, ask if I could drag him in. However,
I think, given current events, I'm gonna say yes.
Really?
I'll see how it goes.
Really?
Also, hello, Han.
I almost died today.
Okay then.
I want to hear this. So I was at work, and they had me in the back room. I'm in my car. I'm getting in the car right now. I was at work, and in the back room, they had me lifting up metal shelves and putting them like higher on other shelves. So like, I was rearranging shelves, and it was really heavy, like really big shelves. I had to clear the stuff off them before I picked them up. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
And I had to, and I dropped one, and it cut me across the wrist, like the suicide cut, and I was bleeding like crazy.
It's the down the road, not across the street.
No, it was across the street, but I was still bleeding a lot.
The shelf was attention seeking. I got you.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. They were saying, "Oh, people are gonna think you're looking for attention." I was like, "Oh, I guess they are. I guess I got to put it on Tumblr now." Is that even a thing anymore? I don't even know if Tumblr's even a thing anymore.
Tumblr's basically not a thing.
It still is. It's just you don't see many memes there anymore because
Tumblr basically went and banned fun.
Yeah, makes sense.
So the only people still there are left-wing people. So the memes you'll find there are paragraphs.
They're fucking everywhere, man. They're like cockroaches. Not just on Tumblr. So yeah, I had to get. First thing I did, I just said, "Oh shit!" Like whenever I saw it, because I was up on a ladder, First thing I did was get my shirt, pull my shirt up, and throw it over the wound, and then I walked to the up to the team member center, and just said, like, I didn't say like, hey, can I get a Band-Aid? I said like, hey, I need somebody to wrap this for me, and it just kept bleeding and kept bleeding and kept bleeding, and I was thinking I was gonna have to go to the to the ER. We finally got it to stop bleeding, but my arm was really, really red, and I about died.
That sounds like
I could have died. It's good now. I've got a bandage wrapped around it, but
That's good.
yeah, it's a big old.
Next time
Well, I finished the job.
What did you mean by finish the job only?
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
I am never going to kill myself. Fuck, I'm never going to die, let alone kill myself. Man,
You'll do something stupid and somebody else will kill you.
No, they won't. They'll fucking try.
Have entered the dungeon.
You could have said you'll do something and an animal will kill you, and that would have been equally as wrong. Literally.
Killed by a bird.
Fuck a bird, man. Give me a spear and a shield. I will take any animal right now.
The bird's gonna crawl up your ass.
You give me a fucking Mongolian golden eagle. I will whip that thing's ass back to fucking Genghis Khan. All right.
The dungeon heart is being
Because it's not got the thing it needs to work. Also, you got us an orc, and that's cool.
What are you playing? What's that?
Are you just gonna keep throwing orcs in there piecemeal?
Sorry.
I mean, I was gonna deploy them behind them so they could, like, sneak up on them, but...
What did Rags do to Joker? Why are the two people that are males that I want to fuck more than anything fighting? They shouldn't be.
Oh my
What?
God.
You know that, right?
That's fine. I don't care.
By the way, Han, thank you so much for the very lovely birthday card you made me yesterday. I really appreciate it.
Did I tell you happy birthday? I feel like I did.
No, you didn't, but it's okay.
I swear to God I did.
No, it is okay.
I swear to fucking God I did.
You just took the Lord's name in vain, only.
And my Lord is not the same as your Lord, alright?
We all know
Joe
his
Rogan does
Lord
not.
is
Joe
guts.
Rogan doesn't give a fuck if I take his name.
Oh, I was gonna say, we all know his Lord is guts.
Well,
Or
I
something
am guts.
berserk related.
Oh yeah, only, as you were at work today, I can only assume it wasn't burned down again.
No, no, Target's okay today. What they've been having us do is at the end of the night, we have to barricade the doors with carts. It's hilarious. It was literally barricade with like 2 layers of carts. It's retarded, but it is what it is. I don't even close, so I just heard that. So.
Must be fun to open. What's your first job in the morning? Move several hundred shopping carts.
It's literally like 50 of them in the way of like wall after wall. They think people just don't want to get through there whenever in all reality you can just walk through. It's not hard. Just crawl over it like you're fucking The Exorcist or something.
I'm trying to do the Tinkerer's room, but it's got an exclamation mark.
Yeah, you need to make the machine for the Tinkerer's room.
Ash, I swear to God I told you happy birthday.
It's fine if you didn't. It really
No,
doesn't affect
well,
me.
I don't know when your birthday is, but I would have said it. Alright, happy hindsighted birthday. There you
Happy
go.
belated birthday. That's the word you're looking
I
for.
mean,
Well, I like hindsight, so...
I mean, in theory, Saki would just need to crowdfund him some fuel, but I believe he had. Only, what is your official statement on Raz Simone, the warlord of Chaz?
Have I not said? Oh no, you
don't
know, you guys know.
Don't give Knuckle
Oh.
your Twitter because he wants to have a Twitter war with Raz about to make
Yeah.
you two fight each other.
You think I won't? No, I've made my statement clear on Raz. Raz is an American citizen. Raz has the title warlord. I don't like the fact that another United States citizen has the title of warlord and it's not me. So that's how I feel about Raz Simone.
Is there any other rooms I need to pull?
I'd fight him.
We could do.
I'd take him. I'd take his fucking 12-year-old boy soldiers too. I'd kill them too. Bring it on, I'll roundhouse him and give him a fucking uppercut. Why not?
What's it called? A bigger vortex might help. Also, do you have... Yeah, you've got a regular workshop. But yeah, if you make the vortex room a bit bigger, that could help. The one where the demons live.
Steel Smith wasn't built in a day, but if you lame
It's still wholesome. I am wholesome. I am wholesome.
be finished.
I am very wholesome.
I don't want to
filled
think
with
about your
holes.
holes.
Yeah, I don't want to think about your holes either.
I still think that the best way to deal with the Chaz situation is just to put up a wall, have the military patrol it to keep them in, and then set up a lot of cameras.
Yeah,
and then
be
wait.
like Big Brother, literally.
Also, Han, because you are around everywhere, why was Morrison saying he wanted to have sex with Lozzie for nothing?
Oh, let's not get into
Why
Mong,
was
please.
that on this wall?
Let's not get into Mong. I had an experience as well.
Enemies have
Let's just...
entered the dungeon.
He does that when he gets drunk.
Yeah, he sent me 56 or 57 messages today. It was... Yeah. Here, hold on. I got another thing to state before we go on to this. So I have said before about the Chaz thing, right? You know their official Discord, right?
That was a fun raid.
I'm Black Lives Matter verified, like verified on there because of that. I went into the voice and literally spoke in Ebonics, and they gave it to me. It was really nice. But didn't Mud's girlfriend like rape the server or something like that? I'm pretty sure she did.
I don't.
That was
know.
beautiful. Yeah, I think she did because I was like, she messaged me and I didn't know who she was, and then it turned out that she was the girlfriend of my arch enemy. It was amazing. Like, she just so happened to be there. Like, oh, this is weird. Yes.
Why?
He just is.
Is it because of the,
No, don't. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh, because he. Oh yeah, that.
I still have. I still have trouble coming to grips with the fact.
Ash,
The
don't
fact that
put the demons at point blank. They're better at range.
Dude, do you know how good an AC unit feels? You know what? I'm not gonna say that on the stream. Like
Thank you for not.
Your dungeon heart is
Are you in the UK right now?
World country.
I am in the UK.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, you guys are together. That's
Oh,
cool.
damn it.
That's because that's why she's coming out of Skog's mic right now.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they were both in here.
Ash is in here, but only to listen.
Oh, sorry, I can't drag Dom in. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, bring Dom in. We'll talk Dom.
You're such a petty Betty.
Hey, remember that one time that you were just pissing about with your mod powers, and I was like, And then I take him away, and suddenly you're like, oh, if only I could do something to help. Oh no.
When was I pissing about with them?
I forget when it was. I just kind of turned it off at one point because it made it easier for me.
What was I doing and when, Skog? You have no evidence for these allegations.
Have you
I just called my dad. I'm very happy.
Notice, what have you been accused of? What are you crying?
I've been accused of abusing mod powers, which I have not done.
Hard no.
So Rez Simone, he looks like the dude in his banner, right? Oh my god. I could take that guy fucking 6 ways from Sunday, man. Like, come on, like that's no problem at all. How tall is he? I gotta see how tall he is.
Like 6 something, I think. He's a talloid.
I mean, he's tall. Even if he is taller than me, I'm not worried about it at all. Literally, I don't want to expose my battle plans on stream. I have plans. I have a contingency plan for this.
Only's moving to Seattle.
Oh no! Whenever this shit started, the first thing I said was, "Hey, I gathered all my autistic buddies and said, hey, we should go to Seattle." And they were like, "Why?" And I'm like, "We got to crowdfund an armored truck, and we could have a really good time." Alex Jones got one for $288,000. All I need is $1 million, and I could take over Chaz. I promise you right now, if someone gave me $1 million, though I would be tempted to buy Space Marines, I promise you, I would become the new warlord of Chaz.
$1 million isn't enough for Space Marines.
Yeah, I know.
I want to get like a whole chapter or like
the whole Chaz thing. It's such a weird situation because you've got the local government who are completely fine with it, the national government who should be cracking down on it, And then they themselves who rebranded to avoid getting like airstruck.
Hey, that's my
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's the occupying protest now, not the autonomous zone.
Literally, it's not even funny how much fucking I could take this guy. Like I could. I don't. Again, I cannot expose my strategy, but it's there. I promise. It's.
So what we streaming?
Dungeon's free. It's like Dungeon Keeper free, but not free.
He looks like the guy. Don't get me wrong. He's a handsome dude, and he's got nice biceps. But I look like Alex Jones.
You want
when
fuck
I'm
him?
angry. No, I won't fuck him.
Now the
I
real
wouldn't fuck him.
question is only, after you defeated him, would you fuck
Yes.
him?
No, I wouldn't fuck him. I'd cut his head off and wear it around my belt. Let the rest of the rappers know I'm in charge now. So in Minecraft.
Yeah, it's cool the mods you can get in Minecraft now. Like the one that just
It is,
automatically drops heads is actually really useful for doing
Yeah,
like death.
the Chaz mod in Minecraft
Aren't
pretty
you
nice.
supposed to like, based on Roman shit, like supposed to fuck them to show your superior?
Well, you see, no, not exactly. If I found him attractive, yes.
Upside
but no,
down.
I mean, I prefer the skull on belt, and in fact, I wouldn't even wear it on my belt. I would make it sexual. I'd wear it between my thighs, dude. That'd be my cod piece.
Wait, Han, what did the Indonesians do with the skulls of their enemies? Again?
Well, they collected them and made like nice art pieces out of it.
I bet you that killing Raz Simone and offering his skull to Korn would literally make me a demon prince. I guarantee you, all I have to say is, Korn, I give this skull to you, and boom, I sprout wings and hooves. Next thing you know, I'm the world's first demon. It would be awesome. I might have to do that to Trump. Can I take Trump in a fight? I don't think I could.
I don't think that suggesting committing a felony on my stream would be helpful for you, but
No, I love Trump. I would never hurt the president or anything like that. I genuinely like Trump.
Or just the hypothetical of taking
could I
out someone
take the
so
president in a
powerful.
fight?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to take him out. It would be literally a good buddy boxing. I'm sure he liked to do that back in the day, and I'm sure he'd kill me. So
he's a big dude only.
He's a big guy. Yeah, I know he is. That's why I say it.
You thick as fuck.
Since I spoke to you 2 days ago.
I've been good, just getting things done, doing quite a bit of art stuff.
Han, what is your profile picture?
It is the guy from Blasphemous, smiling.
Oh, the pointy head guy. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
That's cool.
Dude.
I ate Chick-fil-A last night. It was really good.
Han.
Yes.
I got to have some higher level. Remember how like I got before I got on the airplane? And
Yeah.
I was kind of, there was only like 100 people on the plane, and so everybody had their own section. So like nobody sat next to me, and I gotta like lay down like a small child.
I'm scared of planes.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That sounds really good.
How are international plane ticket prices looking right now?
Not too bad. I was just telling Scott that if he wants to come for Christmas, because he can
My tickets now.
it's like 400 pounds for him to come visit.
The round trip is 400?
Yep.
God dang.
Flying from here to there is much cheaper, apparently.
Yeah, leaving
Really?
the UK
Oh.
to come to America is cheaper than leaving America to come to the UK. Well, because nobody wants to go, like, travel to Texas on their
Yeah,
holiday.
no one wants to go to the country that's literally in a state of civil war.
Walk my mindless horse.
Oh, okay.
And
You've got
Imagine not wanting to go to our country. Am I right, fellow Americans there? Yeah, Americans. They're like two of them.
I love living in America. It's fucking great. I love my president. I love my country. I love my guns. It's great, man.
Move me, president.
Han, I would say that you're an honorary American.
Han, I didn't know you were from some fucking.
And this had nothing to do with the protagonist's previous insults.
To be fair, the Dutch are honorary citizens of most nations.
Oh, Han's Dutch? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Alright, okay,
that's cool.
you can keep your job.
Right,
I'm sorry.
There's a dwarf in here, Han. The character
Yes.
Scott's playing as is like an elf who used to be a good elf.
But of
Now
course,
she's a bad
it all
elf,
made
and
sense
the
within the
like,
greater
little
framework
dwarf
of
was
the
like,
Oh,
see,
shoot.
this is why you don't
She
have
develops dark skin, I see.
Exactly.
Dark skinned elves are the best elves.
78.
I love dark elves.
Right, so you need to come and help with the dungeon.
But they are not to be trusted.
I just got to work and it died.
Yeah.
Around elves, watch yourselves.
I wish Razor Fist wasn't so active on Twitter. I feel like he's gonna hurt himself.
What are they gonna do? He's in Holland.
Razor Fist is in Holland?
Not Razor Fist.
Oh.
I'm thinking of Sticks. Never mind.
They look the exact
Sticks?
same.
I was like, holy shit! Why did Razor Fist move out of Arizona? Jeez. I love Razor Fist, man. I feel like he and I in some ways share a soul. He can talk faster than I do, but I think he and I are kind of on the same frequency.
You don't share a soul with?
Griffith.
Yeah. Alright, so the thing about it is that maybe we don't share a soul, but I do feel like we emanate the same kind of energy, at least. Razor Fist is...
Griffith?
No, not fucking Griffith. Razor Fist.
I don't know if I'm taking people from you. I'm not
No, you're
trying
not.
to. There's just a lot of spiders.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Trump's gonna win in 2020?
Yeah.
I mean, anybody who's looked outside recently will. However, if they've not looked outside recently, that's
Have
more
you
of a
guys
question.
seen Biden's YouTube ads? Like he
No.
stutters so much
I don't-
in them.
I don't-
and
I don't
he
get
looks
ads.
Senile
I've
in them,
seen-
and it's like, is that the
I'm
best take you had? Is that the best take you had for Biden?
Have
Yeah,
you seen
man,
his Twitter
Biden's bad,
profile?
but-
He's got his...
No, I gotta see it. Hold on.
It's honestly just sad that they're just abusing this poor old man. Stop sending individual goblins in, Ash. It's wasting time.
He's literally got a mask on.
Concentrate your forces, Ash.
Yeah, concentrate your
I
forces.
don't have a force. Scott, someone with the army. There, I got it. All by myself. No, I didn't, because there's still...
I feel like if Joe Biden came out for reparations, then that would ensure that he loses.
Joe
I'm not sure,
Biden was
though.
supporting the rioters.
Oh
Anybody...
yeah, man, but you know, it's gonna be in a debate.
What's he gonna debate on? You know, the things, that thing, you know, that piece of paper that your country has, you know, the thing.
Yeah, they don't.
You know
The Constitution.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't give a fuck about the Constitution.
Yeah, no, but that's the
problem.
thing is, that was my very bad Biden impression. Because I don't actually know what he sounds like. But I've seen the, like, clips of his speeches, and it is just an old man bumbling around.
Yeah, it's sad.
You young
I want to buy.
You are responsible for our future.
Yeah,
I mean,
sadly.
actually, in like a year or so, you're not responsible for my future, because I'm hopefully not going to live in that country anymore.
Yeah, Ash, but you're going to the UK.
And?
The UK is literally, yeah, like we have a fucking Bill of Rights. What does the UK
how well
have?
is that Bill of Rights going right now?
It's better than not having one at all. You have a fucking
If
queen.
you go to this menu, Ash, you get doors.
Yeah, but I'm saying right now, compared to the UK, the US is a shit show that's falling apart.
Well, we're not
the
far
UK
behind, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You have a head
People are
start.
saying the U.S. is falling apart. It's really.
I mean, how many cities have been on fire recently?
Yeah.
How many police departments have completely just, like, quit, apparently?
Yeah, man, you can't rely on the cops to
Okay.
help you with this shit. It's kind of sad.
What about our history? You know that we're no longer gonna have anymore.
That's
I
fine, it's
think-
just revisionism.
Yeah, it's like not like it ever
They
happened.
never
to
do
him.
any revisionism.
Yeah, that's never happened. Totally. Again,
Only
Ash,
as someone who wants to be a teacher.
I don't want to be a fucking teacher. I've always said I don't want to be a teacher. I want to be a voice actor.
Then why
Man,
are
if
you
I-
going
have you
to
ever-
school for English?
I'm
for
not
acting?
because it's not for eating or English. It's for writing. It's for technical writing, business writing.
Only
You know
send
to
me
be a voice actor, you have to take
Only
acting
send me
classes,
voice
right?
clips.
Voice clips, I could. So sometime soon, and I don't know when, I'm gonna take a story I've written called The Machine, and I'm gonna go into a recording studio that I get for free with my tuition at the college, and I'm going to record myself reading it, and then add in some sound effects, and then get some sketch art done of it, and put it on YouTube as like a little audio short story. So maybe that'll be how I get famous.
Visual comic or whatever you
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah, the sketches
A bigger
shouldn't be.
turkey farm would be useful.
The sketches shouldn't be. It's going to be about a
Turkey
cowboy.
farm.
So.
Yeah.
Only if you will
What?
hold one of the chickens.
All right, unless you guys want to come into the shower with me, I have to go take one. Enjoy the stream.
Dogs holding a turkey.
Good night, sweet prince.
Look at the turkey.
Good night.
It's payday.
Sorry, I like that you can pick up the turkeys in this game.
So Ash, how's England?
Good. It's a lot of fun.
Only one terrorist attack since she's been here?
That's... Is that better than last time, or...?
There was no terrorist attacks the last time I was here.
Skog is comparing it to America.
I mean, what? How many bodies of body found in a park near where you used to live?
There were 4 human remain piles found in Fort Worth, Texas today.
That's a few.
And it was in a field.
Oh, it doesn't count then.
Human remain piles. That implies there's just multiple people stacked onto one another.
I mean,
fucking bits everywhere.
It's also tiresome.
Yeah.
Just like the good old days.
Let's be honest, most of southern England's pretty much a giant mass grave anyway.
Depends when, really.
Well, let's see, how many thousands of years of
Yeah, there you go.
Anglo-Saxon,
Thousands of years of, like, warfare, but not, like, in the last
Roman,
week.
Celts. Let's see how many Irish they probably tried to hide to build up the dirt there.
I will say the weather here though is
Oh, I got nerds.
Let a few old corpses get the better of you.
Isn't it really warm?
Before I kick your asses so hard you fly all the way to Stormbridge.
Skog, isn't it really warm right now?
It's kind of warm right now.
No, it is not. This is I'm wearing shorts out. It's so nice.
Ireland, Texan.
Texans be like. Oh, and I just found Neuros. So happy. They were in a weird little fucking bush thingy. Is that where they always spawn?
Okay, it's 93 degrees in Texas right now, and it's 55 degrees here.
Because I have to prepare something back home. But you hold the fort.
You wouldn't admit, Nullis, that 55 is pretty nice weather?
Take care of them.
55 is kind of cold.
Yeah, that's what the weather is here, and they're saying it's hot.
You guys think 55 Fahrenheit is hot?
Yes, the damn.
But it's 100 right now in
We'll
Houston.
organize an intervention.
55
Well, that's
is...
good.
Jesus Christ, what do you guys think 55 is hot?
Okay, what is that in, like, normal people language?
There's a thing in the rules section on my server that has a convenient conversion chat.
Like,
yeah, it was
13
genuinely
degrees
just
Celsius?
easier.
It is a bit on
maybe
the
it's
warm
really
end,
humid and that's why you think it's hot. Maybe that's why it's hot.
No, it's not. Like it's really nice out.
Skog, I think your spine and your like sensory organs are broken, buddy.
No, like here, like 16 degrees is a nice day.
Oh god, yeah.
Okay,
That's
what's
like-
that in freedom units? I would check, but I'm playing video.
I mean, in
it's
Fahrenheit.
60
freedom
degrees
units.
Fahrenheit. Roundabout.
Okay, it's 40 degrees Celsius.
You think 60
in
is
Texas.
warm?
Yeah. It's called, you know, having functional skin nerves.
I don't know if you do. 60 ain't warm. 60 is like cool or maybe very, very slightly warm. What the fuck kind of...
It is pleasant.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say, what is wrong with
Even
you?
Han agrees, and he ain't American.
Well, pleasant-ish. I personally prefer nice 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's because you're a polar bear, Han.
It's just nice.
His massive calves fucking
You were gonna
warm
say
his
his
entire
massive
body.
cock.
No, calves. I just have trouble pronouncing that word because it's spelled on calf.
What a time to be alive.
Massive cook.
Calves?
Calf eyes.
Under thighs?
Yeah, those warm his whole body.
What a time to be alive.
Yes.
And yeah, I agree with you there, Chris Bob. 40 Celsius is basically just death.
That's what it is in Texas right now.
And the living dead rose.
So you can see.
I found Frame Fighter Day at Hydroid on. What does that mean?
Wait, you found what data?
Frame Fighter character data.
Frame fighter character data.
Don't you be
And it's
messing
some
with
called Hydroid.
Hydroid is a Warframe.
Okay, I just...
Frame
I
think
the
built-in fighting game in Warframe, because there's a like 2D fighting game, I think, in that they added in. Because some dude had the idea on Twitter and then.
Bless you, Scott. Are you alright, buddy?
I'm allergic to outside. And the pills I have
Are
don't
you
work,
not
apparently.
inside?
No, I'm not outside. That's the annoying thing.
Bless you. He's allergic to thoughts.
Oof.
Speaking of thoughts, has anyone seen that Philadelphia is back on the internet? I've watched
Didn't she
mention it?
somebody stream with her?
I have no idea, but I watched her music video of her return, and it's pretty much just porn on YouTube. Her shaking her butt in paint. Like covered in
Nice.
it.
Kind of weird.
I made Skog watch it because I had to see it. He had to see it.
Maybe that's what Skog's allergic to.
Breathes.
Be gone.
Sweet trains.
Fucked. Oh dear.
Okay, I made a bigger chicken farm.
Cool. I conquer all the chickens.
Everything good must die.
I have not had a sausage roll. I've offered a sausage roll. Will be here
Damn it, Ash, now I'm thinking about food.
though. When are
The
you
Walking
not
Dead
thinking
set out to destroy all living
On,
things.
where do I get
all
fish oil?
good living things, of course.
Fish oil.
Yes.
You get that from fishing in Cetus Myth.
Imagine not.
How do you fish?
You buy like a harpoon thingy from one of the people at the market, and then go to a pond, find fish, spear them, and then you get fish oil.
So most of the gold you get is not from digging, but from mining the gold veins.
On, how do I get snake oil?
Probably the same. By killing snakes.
That was a joke, Han. You know, don't you know the snake oil salesman thing? You know that? You know?
You know that.
Han, do you know that? Han, do you know the snake oil salesman?
Yes.
Okay, let me find somebody who sells fish. Fish harpoon. I'm playing Warframe.
I'm playing Mordhau. I'm looking at desktop. I'm not sleeping.
Yeah.
Also, I failed at making dinner. The rice was not soft enough.
Just needed
it's
more
crispy.
water.
Rice.
I also apparently made way too much.
It was the right volume of rice, but if the rice had been, you know, moister, it would have been a cataclysmic amount of rice. Which is quite amusing, because Ash ate like 16 bits of it, and was like, I'm full.
I ate more than you did.
Oof. Cool that.
I asked him when he was making my plate. He's like, how much do you want? I was like, oh, just a little bit. He puts a spoon of rice on my plate.
Nice.
Everybody laugh.
Haha, hee hee, ho ho.
Was this the fish guy?
Yes, this is the fish guy.
Browse wares.
Defensive camp
Oh, I need reputation.
The pitiful survivors ran
Yes.
in panic
Or
and dispersed
whatever.
in all directions.
I think I have enough.
Ha! Those cowards! See how they run! Isn't that funny?
I can
It
get.
does have
There's
something
3 different
comical about
kinds.
it. Even the zombies emitted a laughing moan.
Should I get a
before pushing
Lanzo,
on
a
tasty
Kulak,
brains
or a
before the others.
Param?
Try and read the descriptions. I believe some of them are better for specific types of fish. Like this
Wenzo.
distinction between night fish and day fish.
Wenzo is smooth fish. Kulak is armored fish. And Haram is scaly fish.
Huh. Didn't know they've added multiple types of fish beyond like night and day.
Naughty did.
Yes.
I'll get scaly fish one, because why not?
Oh yes. Han, have you seen I can't remember the name. The lady who does the medieval covers of stuff has somebody that I used to know.
Oh shit, I need to listen to that. Probably gonna enjoy that.
Cool.
Yeah, I imagine I put this in a gear slot. Yep.
What?
It's in the base.
Which?
It's in the purple room.
Ah. Alright.
Now it is time to find Grimly and give him his rightful punishment.
Also, the doggos have not been doing that good, but also have been
rightful
doing
or
good.
not, what do I care? As long
I
as
think it's been going on with them.
Odin hasn't been eating at all.
The lands of Ashspring were wholly under the crazed evil's control. Every now and then, a confused zombie would pop up, even though the living had already been driven out. But that didn't matter, for the absolute evil's hordes
They're not nice to anybody, we should fucking
King
pull them.
Grimly's headquarters.
It's true. If we could abolish mosquitoes, that'd be great. Crunchy Texas rice sounds nice. It was fried rice. It's just having to get used to cooking different stuff is difficult.
Yeah. I'll cook some in a few days. The way I do it.
I did good. I just.
Oh, it's nice. I understand.
Not required.
How long are you staying, Ash?
Till July the 7th.
Oh, that's pretty long.
Yep. And hopefully your country won't burn down in the 3 days before that, so I have to keep her, because that would be terrible.
Dude, Han, did you see the wooden hippo I posted on the server?
I did see it. It's actual birthday gift.
No, it was the hippo I saw in Scott's Village when we went there to visit, and the antique shop was closed.
Take your positions, and don't
so
forget
I didn't
the elf is
go
mine.
get it.
I'm going to
The
make
last time,
slippers
and
out of her
apparently Scott
ears.
went back and bought it after I left.
Did you hear the room?
Oh, nice.
I feel it in my right core.
He is our,
Yeah.
Send out the scouts
he is our hippo son,
and prepare
Woodford.
the Jeff Hammer.
Nice.
Finally, the time of the great battle was at hand. Talia's troops had taken the quickest route
Ah,
from
if
the
you
Ash
want.
Spring swamplands, and they were full of
okay.
anger and determination to win this final confrontation.
I wouldn't say that. I'm still trying to persuade myself to return to the forces of good.
Okay. A part of Talia burned with anger and determination to win this final confrontation. Another wanted to form work
Oh, is
groups
this the last fight?
and look after the
No.
bonsai
Is this
garden.
the last fight?
Ugh,
Oh, not even
your
slightly.
vital moments.
This has a really long campaign. It's got
God's
Was it the
damn
final
dwarf.
confrontation?
He's made his last stupid comment about elves. I'm going to make gloves out of his beard.
What's this whole thing about everybody using bits
I
of their
can't stop
opponents
thinking
for
about
slippers
food.
or gloves?
Food.
That's
Go get
incredibly
food.
unhygienic. The time had come.
Less.
Talia
I just
was
killed a guy with a
defeating
jump
great
kick.
army for
Nice.
the erratic evil. And again, the exploratory evil dug up a few trapped
I'm just gonna
dwarves.
roll dice again.
Obviously, getting
See what
trapped while
happens.
digging seemed to be the order of the day around here.
You're gonna use D&D logic.
Yes.
Oh, that's where
I'm
my
conflicted,
dwarf
so I shall
troop
leave it
was
up to the whims of fate.
Good thing you found them. I wasn't looking for them. All right, men.
Below
Tear the
50
dungeon
is
apart.
no, above is yes.
Some would say, in doing this, you're leaving the choice up to the devil.
But that would require Han to believe in the devil.
That is true.
Where
Aren't you agnostic or some shit, Han?
I don't know what I believe in at this point. I'm just kind of in my.
You believe in victory?
Ah, you believe in that big river in Africa.
Yes. Praise Sobek.
I'll tell us Sotek.
Oh hell yeah, I get to eat. Nice.
Dude, I'm just trying to fish, but all these guys
74.
are attacking me.
Full sword are you gonna make one?
Fellas, stop shooting me. I'm just trying to fish.
Shoot him more.
God damn it, Ash.
Again, the expansive evil's
Yeah,
little
I'm gonna
snots
make myself a very
accidentally
modest
dug
and
up a
minimalistic
troop of
meal.
dwarves.
Stop.
How long had they been living there, and what did they eat?
Where are they shooting at me from? Oh, it's flying. I used one of their turrets on it. How do you like that necklace, little bastard?
Yeah. This problem's probably going to overrun the streaming time, so it's going to be a bit of a longer stream, so enjoy that, I guess.
For evil!
No, but we're dealing with the dwarves who are already in the place, so...
Oh, hey!
Hey! Why do you insist on picking up the people who are already attacking to move them slightly closer?
And stay down! Hasta la
No, it's
vista,
fine, it's
baby.
just-
No,
Let's just see where they are before you pick them up, that's all.
how was y'all's Father's Days for those who have fathers?
Very good. Went out shooting with my dad.
Did you get Dad a nice Father's Day gift?
No.
Is that a robot?
I like how Nellis deflected that question.
What question?
I asked if you got your dad a nice Father's Day gift.
Oh, I thought you were talking to people in general.
I said, Nullis, did you get your dad a nice Father's Day gift?
Guess I didn't hear that. But, I basically told him, tell me what book you want to read, and I'm gonna buy you an audiobook for it.
I have a surprise for you when the hellspawn. Something world-shaking. Come on, men! Fire the
Because he's gonna have really long commutes soon,
By the goddess.
and I want
Is that...
him to have something to
Grimly
listen
had a
to, I
gigantic
guess,
hammer built.
that isn't
The
political
Death
radio.
Hammer. This caused not only a disturbance in the force, but also in the ground.
And
causing
everybody's
a
being
massive
quiet.
earthquake.
Yes.
The effect
Sorry,
on
it was
the
a
dungeon
mini
was
cutscene.
clearly noticeable. The dungeon heart in particular could only withstand but a few such blows.
How do you like that, you damn evil brood? Now, we just have to take a few minutes to rewind. But it was damn well worth it. Stay and
Goddamn
enjoy
Mr. Miyagi, you piece of shit cunt.
In his own lovingly insulting manner, Grimly made it clear to Talia and the perplexed evil that pulling back would not be an option. The giant hammer had to be destroyed.
Seriously,
We
if these
can't
guys
stay
would just
here.
leave me alone, I'd
Everything has to be
fish.
destroyed. After analyzing
You know?
it briefly, I've discovered a great weakness.
Threw something through the 2-meter-wide cooling vent to destroy the reactor.
But no!
Nonsense!
What?
The thing is standing right there, so we can smash it to pieces.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't
Oh,
even
why
go
did I
into the water
expect
because
sophisticated
we're
tactics
dumb.
when I'm hanging around with bloodthirsty, not exactly intelligent, evil
I'm just
creatures?
complaining.
Yes.
Should I go above ground?
Not while we've got drakes in the place. They're approaching the dungeon hall already, so.
I can see like fish bubbling around, but I can't see the fish.
Oh, they!
Right. Hopefully the little snots will get on with things, and then we can better deal with the problems.
Come on, me.
Yep. There we go. Stumbled a bit there.
Did I have to buy bait for the fish or something?
Possibly.
How does fishing work in this dumbass, shit-ass, ass game?
Like
What are you? Yeah. What are you? It just disappeared before I could do anything with it. Okay. Maybe I took too long.
It says after the spear is equipped, players can head out into flames. In order to fish, for fish to begin, the player must first bring out the fishing spear
Well, I have that out.
from your gear menu and hold Q to select spear.
Yeah, I got that.
Now, have you tried getting good yet?
Oh my god, Skog, thank you so much. I hadn't tried that.
Scrub.
Our arms looking like
4. And they all kind of hurt, so they're healing up.
there you go.
Alright.
Does it literally just say you gotta get the spear out?
I mean, I didn't read all of the article, but let me see. Are you in the plains?
I mean, yeah.
The plains of
Of Earth.
Eidolon.
Of
yes,
Earth.
thank you. Before you can begin fishing, you will need to reach the plains of Eidolon and spend some time getting to know this new. Got the fishing spear. Once you've obtained this spear, you're ready to put your fishing skills to the test. Head into the plains, bring your map.
Enemies have
Find
entered
a
the dungeon.
decent-sized body of water. The larger the body of water, the greater the fish. Once you've settled on a fishing spot, approach the edge of the shore and keep an eye on the water. Some fish are silent, most will make a subtle noise, creating water. Now it is time to play the waiting game. You can take a while for a fish to appear. Patient. Fishing spear works similar to a harpoon. As soon as you spot something moving in the water, aim at it and throw your spear. Pretty much all it says.
Spearfishing. Cool.
I saw like bubbles of fish like moving around, but I never saw the actual fish.
You need to be patient.
Ugh.
I I know.
I'm a zoomer. What do you think? Who do you think I am?
Han's a zoomer, and Han is very patient.
That's what the government wants you to think.
Okay, the army should be.
Because Han is a boomer.
Psyduck and Krognak could do with more rest.
Are we talking shit?
I said that you're
I heard that you were talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear it.
Why am I? Wait, did you say boomer or zoomer?
I said you're not a zoomer. I said if anything you're a doomer with a D.
This is true.
Try not to let the experienced ones die.
I agree with this. Fortunately, we are all out of shrimp instant ramen. There is only curry instant ramen, which is a lie and disgrace. But I will have to make do.
I'm sending you a healer.
I'll have to make a sacrifice in these dark times.
My dog!
She already got a book. Also, you have to put her onto the book in the overworld.
Cookie stuff it down. Fuck. Oh my god, oh my god.
So how goes the fishing?
I will destroy this
The Deathly
land.
Pale Evil had erected a cemetery. From now on, it could supply its own walking dead. Practically enough, heroes who had kicked the bucket were dropped here and then turned into brainless zombies.
What?
As an alternative, banshees could also be inspired to join the Burning Evil's army there.
Right then. To the people who are still watching, thank you. I'm hopefully doing a reasonable job of entertaining you, and the conversation is hopefully not too
There are enemies
sidetracking.
in your dungeon. Defend the dungeon heart.
If you want to. Yeah, okay.
Could you go inside?
Right click. There you go.
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Obliterate the evil rabble!
Oh, fuck yeah. Someone made a fan-made Bionicles open world RPG.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the Beyblade one.
Bro, Bionicles are... They save Lego. They're very cool. I have a box of them somewhere in the attic. Oh yeah, also Skog, did you notice I posted not Epstein's Little Black Book in Boogaloo Boogaloo?
I heard the audio from yesterday. I didn't hear the video. I'm assuming there is video.
Yeah, it's definitely not Epstein's Little Book.
Understandable.
It doesn't have anything blacked out on it either.
What's the floating thingy that I have? Who is she?
That's a Banshee. She's pretty chill. It's a Banshee.
It's payday.
So I'm currently digging out rooms for the demons. And I need to dig out a room for a tinkerer's workshop.
So is this like one of them there League of Legends game?
No.
No, it's like Dungeon Keeper.
It's pretty fun.
Taking it has quite a few tower defense.
No, it's not tower defense. It's like a base builder type thing.
Ah, I see.
It's very goofy.
Heal. Oh,
Nice.
gosh.
You didn't have to be this way. I just wanted to fish.
I'll get you some range support shortly, Ash. Yes, I now have access to demons.
Alright. The Banshee, does it just take a long time to heal, or does it just not?
She's undead. She heals in her grave. Good to see that Psyduck and Krognak are still alive.
Huh?
It's good to see that the orcs are still alive.
Daughter, reconsider your deeds. You can still turn back. No one need die today. Except these disgustingly evil creatures, perhaps, but certainly neither Grimly nor you.
This bloke is more stubborn than those phone marketing people who are always trying to get me to buy some shite.
I too think that we should maybe.
Why am I being
rethink
attacked, but I can't
this?
attack them?
It is now time for dwarves
Because
to
it's
die.
what's it called?
A
Evil
cutscene,
will
but they're still
triumph.
attacking me.
Yeah, that's one of those annoying cutscenes where you get the sending. Okay, you're just gonna leave that guy in your rear. Yeah, so he has a basically, so you can't hit him. He has an aura of nope, essentially. Yeah, you need to heal your guys up for a while. Might be better to bring them back to the dungeon for it. So we've got zombies in the graveyard, but no skeletons yet. You found the gobblers, I assume? Understandable.
The sounds, the turkeys.
I know. So I need to save up some cash to get a mana shrine. Then we can feed the demons. Excuse me. Oh, my ears keeps popping, that's weird. Ugh.
That could be due to allergies as well.
Possibly, but
I offered you some medicine.
yeah, it's your like weird American stuff that seems.
And you don't trust my American medicine that
Oh
I
god.
got?
No.
Nice.
Don't trust the stuff from the country with the most advanced healthcare science in the world.
I just offered him some Tylenol to help. Like,
it works.
Oh, it's allergy medicine?
no, it's just regular medicine, but Tylenol literally works for everything.
Tylenol is a painkiller. It also helps with like
When you have a cold.
nose shit.
But I'm not in pain. I'm just sniffling.
Yeah, it helps with your sinuses too.
Yeah, it helps
It's a
with
blood
everything.
thinner.
Hmm.
It's magic.
Kind of feel like my blood is okay though. Just kind of my nostrils.
Tylenol and aspirin is one of the two things they recommend you take when you're having a heart attack.
Payday.
Yeah, but I'm not having a heart attack.
I mean, you could.
To my
be.
knowledge.
I can make that happen. I accidentally poked his squidgy bit yesterday, and he fell over. It was very terrifying.
Of course, Skog's having a heart attack. Ash is there.
Is that what they call it these days?
Not like
She
that.
just kind of headbutted my rib cage.
I was trying to hug him, and I accidentally headbutted him in the ribs.
Man, you're that short.
No, I was sitting down.
See, my card is representative.
No, it's not. On. I've got some Dayquil for cold and flu,
But I am neither cold nor flown.
but it has a nasal congestion and sinus pressure.
I don't have nasal congestion, that's sort of the problem.
Maybe it can cause nasal congestion.
It's good for you.
Also, no list. We ordered some pizza yesterday for my birthday, and we got like little popcorn chicken. And they've got a dipping sauce called garlic and herb, and it kind of tastes like. Have you ever had low-fat, like healthy ranch dressing?
No.
It kind of tastes like a bootleg, almost wants to be ranch dressing, but it's not ranch dressing. It's weird.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Okay, I'm starting to get health bars of fish right now.
Good.
Yes. I'm guessing it's on a delay.
I got a mortis lungfish.
Are you winning, son?
I am actually winning. You have to be like right at the water's edge.
Appreciate it,
I was
yeah.
like standing kinda close. You gotta be like right at the water's edge.
Also, no list. Did Penny send you the thing that I sent her last night?
I don't know. That's rather vague.
So, did she send you female Nullis?
Hollis.
I don't think so.
Gillis.
So, I did that face-app thing that people have been doing to Dankula to you and Skog, and you would make a very pretty lady Nullis.
Oh, thanks, Ash. I caught a poisonous fish, apparently.
It
Nice.
didn't really know what to do with my mustache, so my lip just kind of looks melted.
You haven't seen... Wait, what picture of me did you
I
use?
sent it. It's so...
Let me see.
Ash over here just low-key doxing you.
I can send you a better picture. And I've got more facial hair than I did in that picture, I think.
Do you care if I send him the one of his dog?
Sure.
I'm fucking beautiful, goddamn.
Penny said she would bang, or she would date, even as a
Bro, I'd bang me.
What a time to be alive.
And that's Scott.
That's the Spirit King.
Han looked kind of like an alien. Also, why is Han like in that pose
That's
that guys
Skog.
do when they're like...
That,
Oh, I
that's
thought you said
Skog.
Han. Skog looks kind of like an alien, and he's in that like, fuck pose in that picture.
I'm distressed and horrified in equal measure.
But that's, yeah. He looks like an Asian lady.
I am both
Bro, I don't know
distressed
what
and
kind of
horrified in
fucking
equal
Asian
measure.
that is.
His facial hair messed up the app. Oh, I should get a picture of Penny and put her as a dude. I apparently look like Dom as a guy. Says Skog.
It's got the same mustache.
Yeah, 'cause it gives you facial hair, so I have your mustache apparently.
Huh. Did I just get electrocuted by a fish or something? I think
I wish I had a picture
something is
of Naka
electrocuting
that I
me
could
in the
put
water.
that.
I can find you a picture of Naka.
You have to send it to my phone though.
I can send it through Discord. And you can...
Okay, find me a picture of Naka and I'll make Lady Naka and I'll post it on the swamp. And it'll probably be distressing because he'll want
Miss Nucker.
he'll want to date himself.
I'm sure he won't compliment the female version of himself because he's a hum.
Oh, who is this beautiful woman you've got here?
I caught a boot.
That's cool.
She looks oddly familiar.
Okay, Nellis, send me a better picture of yourself and I will do a better version.
I'll do that once I catch 3 more fish and then extract. Because I think my hair looks like a mess right now, so I want to make myself look pretty for the camera.
It's payday.
So you can be a
He wants to
pretty
be a star.
female version of yourself.
Bro, I want to look sexy for myself, alright?
Okay. That face act is weird though.
Really now.
It is, that it does that.
Where are you, you fishy fucks? Oh, you bitch!
Dab on the fishes.
Bitch, can I get a break, please?
No. Alright, I caught 10 fish. Boom! 11.
There
Okay,
are
maybe not.
enemies in your dungeon.
Yeah, I'll deal with them.
Do I need to come back?
Nah, I got it.
Okay, where's extract?
Defend the dungeon heart.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Sure.
Yeah, I got demons.
I got demons too.
I've got Purgatorium, Ben Afflem, Coburn, and Flamingo. Because puns.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm getting mortared while I'm trying to fish. Are you serious right now?
So much for your death hammer, Grimly. Oh, did we break your toy? Are you going to cry like a little
Fucking
baby?
white woman.
Boo-hoo-hoo.
I mean, what's the context here?
You'll pay for that.
Nah.
Don't be giving yourselves any medals yet.
There you go.
The
We talking
Dwarven
about Scott?
Empire will strike back. Of that you can be sure.
We can still solve this peacefully. You? Now? Really? In my moment of triumph? There is nothing you can't ruin, is there? Sorry. Holy crap! You're even good to me! Sister, you have some
Skog, I
real
sent you
issues.
2 of my favorite pics on
I
Nuka.
have to go take care
Oh,
of the
okay.
Dwarven King and tear his city apart. Follow me.
I will
To
investigate
Steelsmith.
shortly.
Bro.
Well, we're about to hit the 3-hour mark on the streams. The question is, stream, people in the chat still, do you want to watch us finish this mission, or do you not care? Nullis says keep going.
Is that just because you're here, Nullis?
Yeah.
You're not even
I
watching
mean, the
this
plan
shit.
is to stay in the VC and everything,
Yeah,
but
right.
it's
We'll stay in the VC.
it's more just do people want to keep watching
And again, the exploits
gameplay.
evil dug up a few trapped dwarves. Obviously, getting trapped while digging seemed to be the order of the day around
good
here.
for whatever.
Is it because you love food and you're already happy?
I have
These cowardly dwarves have actually blown up the bridge.
He
I
hungers.
good ego to be feared that
a hunger
greatly,
never
but
ends.
how are we gonna get through there now?
So that
Yeah. Yeah, can do. Yeah, no, hope people have enjoyed watching.
Half-blind evil had yet to find another way
we'll
over the demolished bridge.
probably finish
Had it
up
even
before
researched
too
for
long,
Needing an alibi,
as
they quickly sent a few
I'm now quite
creatures
hungry
swarming out
because
as a
everyone keeps talking
vanguard.
about food. Imagine that.
See, Ash, look at what you've done.
I didn't do anything. And I told them I'm gonna
Hey.
reheat the food that I made. I'm gonna cook it properly.
Well,
Make them ribs.
No. They don't have a barbecue pit or the facilities to do that.
You can bake ribs.
I can. They're just not the same.
Ben's making 2 kilograms of pork belly, and I hate him for it.
Ooh.
Ben is a jerk like that.
Yes. Unbelievable.
Can't believe he's done this.
The audacity.
Right, I get it. There used to be a bridge. The
Can't believe it, not even send me a sample through carrier pigeon.
Just a little brute force, and it would fall into the ravine.
We
to
had a
form
fun
something
conversation
like a bridge.
today. I had to explain the 1350% thing to my dad.
I'm not going to question
Nice.
how that came up. I borrowed one of your troops, I'm bringing them back. Also, your guys are hurt as fuck.
Talia, did you really think
You
I
should
did
probably-
have
I'm
another
trying to
ace
get
up
back.
my
I have to
sleeve?
take the long
I
way
had
out.
a second death hammer built. It will tear your dungeon apart.
Okay, you've got 2 healers now, they can heal each other.
Another one of those things? Ah, damn it all anyway. Get ready for impact!
with a kaboom. The second death hammer
I'm in
hit
the
the ground
ocean.
and sent
Do
its
any fish
destructive
spawn in
waves
the
toward
ocean?
the dungeon. The dungeon heart
Not that I
glowed under the
know.
blow.
They
That's
might.
This death
dumb and
hammer
gay.
also had to be destroyed quickly in
Then
order
again,
to
it's
save the
been a
dungeon.
while since I've
Just
done
to make
that
sure
with
nothing happens
special
with
Yeah,
that
it may help.
magical hammer, I also built an SLD-26 magical tower shield generator. So knock yourselves out.
Scottish
Generously,
guy's a
the
jerk.
foolish dwarf King Grimly revealed the safety mechanisms to the listening and taking notes evil. Before the second death hammer could be turned off, a team would have to land on Endor. I mean, the eager for a Star War evil had to destroy the magic shield.
Right then. First, we'll destroy
Right
the
then,
magical
I think
tower,
with
and
that
then
chat,
Death Hammer
I shall
number
call it there.
2.
I'll possibly stream
problem.
again tomorrow.
We're good at breaking
See
things.
how busy we are. So have a nice day, everyone, and thank you for watching.